Okay, hey, we're live. Welcome back to episode 12 of the Treasure Rats, where these cool guys and I go delving through some dungeons and occasionally find a tiny bit of storyline by accident. They're not level 5, I just haven't updated the GIF. Today I have playing with me, Josh.
Hi, I'm Josh. Today I will be playing Felix Nuri, the dragon,
Sorcerer Warlock. Yes, Reborn Sorcerer Warlock.
It is draconic.
Yes,
Damn it. Draconic bloodline sorcerer, Pact of the Tarot Master Warlock, Reborn Tiefling. Ba, ba, ba.
I still think we should get into the habit of, he's a Sorcerer Warlock. I have Rico.
Hey, I'm Rico, and I'm playing Elmore, the super cool guy. Super cool skeleton guy, that's it.
Yeah, okay, let's be totally vague. Love that. I have Miyago.
Hey, I'm Miyago. I'm playing Arkorivos. He is a Mind Flayer wizard.
And I have Joe.
Yes, and I play Bellows, and he is some sort of genasi and some sort of barbarian with a weapon that is so homebrewed you won't recognize anything else anyway.
And he's not a ranger yet.
No, and I think he's not going to do anything. We'll see. I think he's just staying.
Yeah, so I'll wait till you find the hat of one level in ranger. Everything's so homebrewed that nobody recognizes anything anyway. That's pretty much a good description of our dungeon, of our game, of our campaign, and it's great fun. So we were last in the Vault of Dolgan. As the moment, the only thing you know about the Vault of Dolgan is that Navi doesn't have a counter. The only thing you know about the Vault of Dolgan is that Navi's friend Trickle has got lost somewhere in here, an Inkling. And he came here because there's treasure. We all like treasure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's sort of where that was at. Fuck it. You can keep that little shitty thing for Navi.
Is that Navi? Okay.
Yeah, that can be Navi. I completely forgot that I needed to set up Navi. Weirdly, El, your health bar moves before you do. I don't know what that's about. So if you remember, you are currently in a webbed area, which is not unsteady ground. That's a Guild Wars spell. It is difficult terrain. Thank you. Other than that, don't know.
Are these legit fiery torches?
They are indeed legit fiery torches. Each of these is a continual flame placed in a sconce.
Oh, so not regular fire, though.
Oh, not regular fire. No, indeed, not.
Felix, I was thinking of burning these webs out of the way, but I don't have regular fire to use. You might.
All these controlling fire things, all non-magical flame. I will cast Conjure Flame then and burn the web.
Yeah, they are.
Whoa.
They aren't non-magical.
Hold on a minute.
Josh. It's very specifically they're the opposite. They are very magical. They just don't give off heat.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is that they're magical?
He's conjuring one of his own.
Oh yeah, you want it to be non-magical flame. Sorry. Okay.
Right, because then control flames let you control it and so forth.
Yes,
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, when you burn away a lot of these spider webs, nothing happens on the Roll20 because I don't have that capacity. But something else of interest does happen, and you are able to notice that there is a strange, ornate design on the wall over here. It's looks to be a little bit like a golden key, but as if... The only way I can explain it is if it's really badly made pixel art, right? So it's made by a series of gold squares on a wall, but they're not quite in the correct pattern. They're a little,
Is this where we find out that all this time we've been playing Minecraft?
Yeah, pretty much. I know nothing about Minecraft, so probably not.
Where's my pickaxe?
Is that what you're going for? You're just going to pickaxe through the wall?
No.
Okay, because it's probably a legitimate answer. You guys can all work out that there is some method of opening the door here. Opening a door, a secret door of some sort. Don't forget, though, however, that back here... Oh, do I have Explorer's mode on? Do you see where you've been? I don't. Okay, my bad. Well, if you want to drag your token back, you can. But if you remember, there was a door that said "Danger Acid" on it, and inside was acid. Who would have imagined? When you opened that door briefly, for some odd reason, you could see that on the other side there was another door. So potentially that may be the way through if you can't open this magical portal or whatever it is, with blocks of gold making up a gold key on the wall.
Yeah, so are they all jumbled, is what you're saying?
No, it's just that they're quite large blocks, so it's difficult to make it nice and pretty. No, they're not jumbled at all. It's quite clearly a key.
Can they be moved at all? Or removed?
You could technically pull the tiles off the wall if you applied a chisel and a hammer, but no, they don't come off easily or move around at all.
Alright. That's good for.
Is there anything else of interest in the room?
No, now there is sort of a couple of urns, 3 in fact. Whatever they once held no longer bears any sort of... You can't really see much of what it was. There seems to be nothing left in there but sort of slight remains. The walls are fairly plain in this room. There's no imagery or art on the walls. You do see up here on this, where this key is, the sort of markings of where the door would open if you could get it open.
Can't any of you magic folk rearrange these tiles?
With your arcane knowledge, Arkorovos, you'd know that it's not a case of reorganizing the tiles, and no magic will do that. But it is definitely magical in nature, this secret door.
Elle, can't you seduce it with your magic? Music?
My music only works on the tangible. The living, rather.
Yes. Well, we could rearrange the tiles telekinetically. It would be no difference than pulling them off the wall physically. So, perhaps, do we look for other avenues? The room of acid may prove less lethal than the pit of acid, the very first dungeon.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, it doesn't bother me all that much.
Arkorovos, if you wish to give it a little bit of an investigation magically, I will let you make an Arcana check of it if you wish.
Let's do that.
Have a little poke at it. And in the same note, Bellows, if you wish to make an insight check with advantage as you look at it.
Okay.
In a sort of from a mechanical standpoint, if you like. Felix, you can give me a blind Arcana check, but your DC is like way higher than... Well, Arkorovos has failed miserably. But your DC is way higher because it's not... This is definitely learnt magic. What did you get, Joe?
21.
21. Yeah, this door definitely opens away from you. And it definitely seems to be a door that is quite thick in nature. It's not something you just sort of break through. It seems to be awaiting...
You'd be surprised.
It seems to be awaiting something. Josh, what did you get for your Arcana check?
I'm going to give myself guidance.
That's cool. You can do that. Yes.
Let the fates guide my hand. Nat 20 for a 24. Plus...
Your Nat 20 is a 24? Okay, your Nat 20 is one above the DC.
26.
Great. Yes, this is quite specifically requiring a spell to be cast upon the wall. You would assume, given the fact that the only indication is a key, that the spell is either lock or unlock of some sort. The one thing you know about the magic required is that you don't have it.
Yeah, I don't have the knock spell.
Or the arcane lock spell. But perhaps somebody
I've
else
got a magical lock of trickery.
You do indeed. That I don't think has any bearing on this
Not
situation.
gonna
But it was a good story. I think you do have scrolls, though, if I'm correct. Unless Arkorovos has written them into his spellbook. I believe there was a scroll of knock once. In fact, I believe there were 2. Maybe not. I might be confused.
Oh, we've got Grease, Long Strider, Magnify Gravity, Augury, Cloud of Daggers, Warding Wind. At the moment.
Okay, none of those say knock, I'll give you that.
We might have had a chime at one point, but
That's what it was.
Yes, we do have a chime of opening.
I think
That's
we have a chime
right.
of opening. Yeah.
I'm not
Okay,
sure
I
if it'll
think,
work on
weirdly enough, Rico, don't you have a chime of opening?
Yeah.
I may have
specifically
put it in my my inventory.
Great. Yeah, do you want to ring a ding ding?
In the very most musical way, I'm gonna like ling ling ling.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
What specifically does it do? Can you ping it to
Yeah,
for me?
certainly.
I think there's an option to just ping to VTT if you have the answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, wondering if it will work.
I don't know if it casts a spell or if it just opens a door that's not locked.
Issues a clear tone when lock or latch opens unless the sound can't reach the object.
One lock opens. Yeah, sure. It's magical. It's opening a lock. Why the fuck not? I like that. That's cool. And I thought our Corvos had knock, so I feel really bad for the puzzle. So, in fact, I thought he had knock and arcane lock. It turns out he has neither. Yeah, you see what appears to be the back of a throne, and hanging down from like the ceiling in front of this doorway is a bit of wood going across, or possibly with a sort of metal bit. You sort of garner that maybe it was hanging on the door on the wall, the other side of the door. Does that make sense? Other than that, yeah, back of a throne, not much else.
There doesn't seem to be any imminent danger.
Indeed. What there does seem to be... Right, okay, there's a new symbol. You've never seen chests like that. If you want to just stay very still for me. These are not chests. I don't have a real thing for these. These are display cases. So as you turn around behind you, there is a sort of wooden shield on the wall. I'm calling it a shield. It's like a plaque, I guess. And hanging from it is a mace. This mace is quite ornate. It's wooden... just realised I'm trying to describe it without being able to read it. And it's wrought in silver and it's swirling with blue light. Please don't move any further or one of you might die. On one platform, on one of these display cases, is a sort of dark blue satin cushion, upon which sit 12 beautiful gems, each a perfectly cut lapis lazuli. And on the other side, on the right side, on this display case, which is made of glass, in this display case, in fact, but it has a lid, and it's made of glass, is a cloak or shift that constantly changes hue and swirls with varying different colours. This is the new loot system, by the way. I just think it's logical. Obviously, H1 means very little to you, but to me it means handout 1. And it's got a correlating H1 in the room. Yeah, so...
I'm gonna take a seat on the throne. We don't know anything about this tomb, right?
I need you to make an intelligence saving throw, please.
I'd rather not.
I don't really care. That's what I need you to do.
But we don't really know anything about this tomb, right?
You know nothing, but except for the fact that it's not a tomb, it's a vault.
Oh. Why is there a throne here?
You're about to find
indeed?
out. Make your intelligence saving
Valuable
throw.
I would like to use my Twist of Fate ring to use a lucky point. Okay, that's a bit better. That's 15.
Yes, you are launched 20 foot across the room. You take 6 bludgeoning damage. You bump into Bellows, which is just rude. I put you under Bellows, sorry. Yeah, and the only thing you hear is a sort of shout in your ear. Or in your mind, perhaps? I don't think you speak Dwarvish, do you? I believe you probably wasted your languages on Goblin. And maybe
I have
Primordial.
Common, Draconic, Goblin, obviously, Infernal, and Primordial.
That's a lot of languages to speak and not understand Dwarvish. But you can infer that it was quite crude, quite crass, and quite violent. And basically means something along the lines of, get the hell out. Or off. Or something along the lines of that. And
I'm just gonna dust myself off like, geez, you could just ask.
As you guys turn to the throne, you see rather beautifully inscribed on the back is property of Dolgan, which is quite elegantly in whatever the language is that everybody speaks. Common. That's the word I was looking for. And beneath that is written something in detailed Dwarvish. Does anybody speak Dwarvish? Do you not, Joe?
Not I.
Ritual cast comprehend languages.
Okay. I would have thought that Bellows would speak some Dwarvish, but apparently not. If you guys spend 10 minutes in here, while he's doing that, what are the rest of you doing?
Elmore will...
Sorry. Let me just retract something there. I'm not sure if I've set languages on Navi, but Navi should be absolutely fluent in both Gnomish and Dwarven, given that they grew up in Mercania.
He does Elvish.
Yeah, cool. So as per usual, we have a
Crane.
Yeah, we have a reader here. Yeah, so Navi will quite clearly tell you.
Convenient.
Sorry, I'll come back to you about what you were doing, El, but Navi will quite happily tell you that the grandeur that I have collected throughout my life is displayed here for the benefit of all. Welcome to the Vault of Dolgan, it says. And then just beneath that, in little, tiny, quite crude Dwarvish, it says, "Don't sit on my throne!" Which may imply why it threw you across the room. But yes, you now know that it's basically a display section for whoever Dolgan was. And given the language, he was probably Dwarven?
Good chance of that.
Yeah. Sorry, what was you doing?
Oh, I was just gonna play with the mace a little bit and see if I could, whack the wall a little bit and twist her around.
It definitely swirls with some magic. It seems effective, compact. It's a nice mace. It's good. It seems to have a marking on it of sort of radiant light. Give me a religion check. See if you recognize it.
I can do that.
Let's see if I can remember it.
No, I can't.
Can you not?
No.
Oh, well, that sucks. In that case, it is what it is. It is definitely a religious marking. You recognize that.
I'll throw it over to Arkorovos.
Mm-hmm. Give me a religion check if you like, Arkorovos.
All right, I am proficient. Let's see if I roll okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. 27.
Cool.
That's a little better than 5, yeah.
27 is a lot better than 5. And you know that this is the mark of an old god. This is one of the few gods that has returned to the pantheon as such, and it is Shauntia. After the fall of the Thunder, Shauntia was turned to by many who hope for preservation. She's known as the Earth Mother, but this particular type of delineation means life, or perhaps something a little more than that. Give me an insight check with intelligence.
All right. Let's just. I have no proficiency in insight, so we'll just intelligence. 16.
Yeah. It's more anti-death than it is life.
All right.
Make of that what you will. And dangling off the bottom of the beautifully silver-wrought mace is a single silver coin. It appears to be attached to the mace by a magically entwined thread, if you like. You've heard rumours of weapons like these, Arkoros, but not encountered any directly. They are anti-undead things. Yeah, and with your 27 religion check, you will indeed discover that it is a bone counter.
All right.
Heck yeah.
Bone counter.
Mechanically, a bone counter is a +2 mace, which is a nice gift from me, isn't it? And if you kill an undead with it, it gives you a silver coin. I think it does have some other functionality, so by all means look it up. But, yeah. Leaving you with a beautiful cloak or shift that gently changes hue. While you're standing in this room, I'm sure Bellows hasn't stood that still. Go ahead and give me a perception check, Bellows.
Sure. Let's see what I got. Perception. Total of 10 on
Okay, well, you won't have missed the big spiked ball that is attached to the right-hand side of this wall just here. But perhaps that is all you've seen, apart from the fact that that is some stairs.
Sure.
You have noticed that is some stairs. Well done.
Stairs!
Yes, also bear in mind that there is a door It is wooden, and you have all noticed that. So, stairs, door, spiked ball on a wall.
Ball on a wall.
Yeah, and magically shifting cloak. I'm assuming, by the way, that you are just picking up everything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like sift through the cloak.
Beautiful.
Inspect the quality.
It's definitely changing hue on its own, but you get the impression that perhaps you could influence it in some manner or another. I would say Al likes his nice clothing, right?
Yeah.
You've seen these before. This is an uncommon glamour weave. Similar to a regular glamour weave, but beautiful enough that you can get some advantage on persuasion checks when wearing it.
Interesting. Well, considering Elmore has his cloak of the manta ray, which is kind of like a throwback to his heritage, I think that he'll probably drape the cloak over our friend Felix's shoulders. And
there we go.
Felix, you can control the illusionary images moving along the glamour weave. Very specifically, I have updated the document. Glamour weave is spelled very bizarrely in D&D. That they just didn't bother to spell glamour like the word glamour, or indeed even spell it with 2 M's. So it is a glamour weave in D&D. I've put the spelling in there so that you can look it up on on D&D Beyond, as I have with the bone counter. The lapis lazulis are just indeed gems. They are worth no more because they are perfectly cut. They're just very beautiful, so you can just add them as they are if you wish. Cool. But yes, Phoenix. Cloak draped. Sorry.
So, like, any image I want on it?
I'd have to read it. I think that's sort of how it works, yeah. I mean, it's normally used for, like, swirling lights and patterns and looking cool, and maybe, I don't know, you could have, like, the image of flames coming out of it. I'm not sure if you could have it read, like, Elmore is cool or something. I don't know if you can get it, like, that specific.
Flames would be pretty cool.
Yes.
All considering.
While we're in the common version of the... you can use a bonus action to create a moving illusory pattern. There you go. I think stretching it to words would be a big stretch.
Okay, I don't want words anyways. I think like the top bit of the neck is like a golden dragon's head, and then out of the mouth, like going to the bottom, are just flames.
Cool.
And the flames are like moving.
Yeah. That's really cool. You can't use this specifically to disguise yourself, but you could use it to give you advantage on hiding if you, for example, use the pattern of a wall that you're standing behind, etc. So do bear in mind that it does have some functional ability as well. But yeah. Cool. Where are we going? What are we doing? Or are we just staring at Felix's cloak?
Well, I think I'll at least walk off into the open area to see what more I can see.
Good plan.
Okay. You see a passage down that you figure to be towards the acid room. If you wish, for completion's sake, you can go ahead and just dash all the way down as far as you can get. Where you will find a door with an image on it that Bellows will remind you means acid, and you probably shouldn't go in there. Which maybe you'll even agree to this time.
Yeah, what about this, though?
Sorry, what about what?
The door there that goes, like, to a tiny nothing space?
Yeah.
That everyone's
How can you see that it goes to a nothing space? It goes to a nothing space. It looks like this was intended to have some functional purpose, and then it never got dealt with. In fact, even the wall inside here is, like, really rough-hewn. I would shut the door again, but I can't.
Right.
Yeah. It's really nothing of nothing, really.
Got a few of those rooms in my house.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone does. Obviously, the path goes round to the corner, to the right, and yeah, head up there if you wish.
Door?
Yes, there is a door just there in front of you. That door has a gemstone depicted quite neatly, beneath which is a bag that appears to be filled with coins. Not literally, like it's an image of a bag that appears to be filled with coins.
Well, we're officially at 2 doors, one of them marked with treasure.
The other door had no marking.
So I'm opening this one.
That's a really good
The
bet.
treasure door sounds good.
Yeah, and it's just a simple iron door, and it opens up. That is indeed an actual chest. There is a huge silver chest in the center of the room, surrounded by 4 vases. These vases are quite ornately painted and decorated. But as you step there, Felix, you will see stepping towards you a rather nasty-looking creature. That you identify to be undead of some sort. It's fair to say, I will just tell you for free, guys, you have worked out this place is overtaken by undead. The majority of the enemies here are indeed undead. You can figure that out. Please, yes. Just bear with me a second, because I have to now edit all of our... How did I forget to do this? Edit all of our combats to include Navi. As these enemies plod towards you, does anybody think they have any decent knowledge of... I retract that question. I know exactly who would have decent knowledge of undead.
Yeah.
Elmore!
Yeah, that guy.
The guy who is undead. Go ahead and give me a religion or history check, your choice. I know they're both in, sorry.
Yeah, they're both.
But with advantage.
Oh, okay. I'll just roll that twice then.
Yeah.
16.
16, great. You recognize these to be mummies, the 2 creatures moving towards you, and I will tell you for free that you also catch a glimpse of another creature who appears to be a white. One thing you know of these, and will be able to warn your friends of, is that they have the ability to really sort of reduce your overall strength and vitality. They can steal the very life essence from your body. Mechanically, they can lower your max HP, don't get hit, basically. Cool. Yeah, go ahead and roll initiative, please. Wait, we did roll initiative. Have I... Is that...
Oh, no. That was up there from...
Oh, that was me
beginning of the
auto
session.
rolling. Okay, let's restart this. There we go. So I've got an 18 from Felix. 9 from Bellows. 13 from Elmore. And 8 from Argonibos. And a 20 from Navi. Nice. That means that as you detect these beasts, I'm just going to move you all into the room. This would have happened first. If that is, you can by all means retreat again, but this would have happened first. It's Navi's up as you hear these sort of strange undead beasts moving towards you.
Navi, let's go.
Oh, what you got going? You know, just for good measure, let's put a shield of faith on Bellows.
Great. Just bear in mind, guys, if you are having any lag issues, etc., you can turn the animated graphics off. I think I reminded you last week. I genuinely don't have unanimated versions of these tokens, so this is what you're getting. Cool. Shield of Faith being a bonus action, of course. Any action? Is it a bonus action? It is, right?
Yeah. Yep, Shield of Faith, 1 bonus action, and so let's let me see.
Also, bear in mind, Navi floats, so you can move across that chest. Everybody else, you will have. It's difficult terrain.
Roll 20 here because it's being weird. Okay, there we go. Okay. And okay, because I can't see through Navi's token, so I'm gonna have
can you not?
I can't, yeah, so I'm gonna just move me underneath it real quick. For the time being, and then he should be able to just drop a Sacred Flame on this guy.
Dex save.
There we go. Yep, Dex save DC 14. He rolled atrocious on the damage.
I rolled atrocious on the save.
No, well there you go. 3 radiant damage.
Okay, bear with me
He was just
2
gonna
seconds
float
on
back.
that. Let me just add character. Edit. Navi. Players journals. Argonibos.
There we go.
Navi. Bear with me a sec, I'm sorry. What's the name of this campaign? Treasure Rats, right? Fuck me, my brain would not work. I was going, who's this person? I don't know!
I just saw a giant spider run across the floor, so I I was brave and killed it, but I don't think it's dead. It's still twitching.
I fought bravely. I fought a spider in the shower today. I was very
Call
brave.
the cat.
I have never seen anything more scary than a spider swimming towards me against the current. Why could the spider swim? That Navi token should now work completely and give you vision. Oh, I know why it doesn't have vision. You always had vision. I just hadn't given Navi any night vision.
Oh yeah, now I can see through Navi.
You could see through Navi originally. She just didn't have any night vision.
Oh, there you go.
Cool. Okay, so after that 3 damage, I apologize. We should be able to get moving again now. That leads us to the creature that you were assured is present. As it comes into the doorway. The white. And a 13, I'm assuming, will miss good friend Felix.
Felix?
Yep.
Okay, and then it will slash you with the sword that is in his other hand. 18 to hit?
No.
You know that obviously the sword is not going to steal your life essence. It's his hands that would.
I will shield that.
Will you? Fair enough. Alright, yeah, cool. 2 misses. That brings us to Felix.
Okay, I'm gonna move. Well, I don't know if that provokes opportunity attack.
Most definitely does with the longsword, but a 14 will miss, so go ahead.
And then I will bonus action hex. Move the hex to that guy.
Just moving that up. Yeah. Do you guys see the name White underneath it? You don't, right?
No.
No, great. That only happens to me. Okay, I wasn't sure who could see that. I'm glad it only appears to me in the viewers. Sorry, hex on the target. Yep.
Yep. And then I'll throw some Eldritch Blasts.
Great, you do. So.
That's 18.
An 18 will hit.
Nice. That's 14 fire damage plus 6 fire damage.
Nice. Is that 2 max rolls?
Felix came to play to die.
Are they both max rolls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Second beam.
That's a 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
And all the opposite way. That's 6 fire damage.
The creature is wounded.
Another 5.
Cool. Yeah, he doesn't seem to like fire much. Which is good for you. Does that conclude your turn, Felix?
Yes.
Okay, dashing through the snow or the ground, Felix will see a white move up. It's not your turn, get the hell back. And 5, 10, 15. Oh, it can. 20 feet to this nasty looking mummy creature wrapped in its bandages will move towards whatever your name is. Arkonos, I need a wisdom saving throw, please.
Alright.
It swings its rotted fist at you. A 9 is a fail. You are frightened of the creature until the mummy's next turn.
Does anyone else think that these creatures kind of look like troopers from Super Mario?
I love that.
Like
so yes, you are
demented
frightened of
evil
the creature, but I'm assuming a 15 will miss you.
I will, yes.
Cool. That leads us to L.
Al will take aim at the white and
The
fire
injured
off
one?
a shot. Yes, the injured one, correct.
Go ahead. What are you firing? The musket?
Yes.
Yes, so it's now magical damage, that's correct, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
Hold on, why am I not? Oh, maybe because
Why and
like
not
it's
what?
it's not letting me roll in D20 for some reason.
Have you
Or in Beyond.
have you turned off rolling on your character, and or have you disabled the roll the Beyond 20 thing?
It shouldn't be, but I'm gonna check right now.
Okay. Also, in your actual character settings, so if you go to
Okay,
manage
no, it's
Elmore-
working. It's fine.
Okay,
It's
great.
fine. I think it's yeah.
Yeah,
I
there
think
is
the Beyond like window has to be open. The tab has to be open in the same window as the tabletop, maybe.
Weird. Doesn't for me, but sure. I have them on different screens.
Yeah, me too.
Regardless,
that's-
15 will hit.
15.
Yeah.
All right. I do not have any adjacent pals, so this won't be sneak attack damage.
No sneak attack.
No, it won't, but you will get the explosive
It's gonna
damage
roll
on the
it.
guy
just
next
because-
to
yeah,
it, right?
That's right. That's right. So that's gonna be 19 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then what's the spillover? Just the same explosive damage to
Okay,
the
so it's
to the mummy?
2d6. Yeah, the same explosive, that same fire ruby damage.
So 11
mummy.
to the mummy, yeah.
Nice. The mummy will take 11 damage, and the white will dissipate in a cloud of ash and smoke. And fall dead to the that's a strange phrase in this situation, isn't it? It's really dead on the floor. Any bonus action from you?
I'm going to actually move up to where I assume this is another one of those cases, display cases.
Yes, there is a display case there.
And I'm just gonna like sort of chill out behind here.
Okay. It is glass. But yes.
Yeah.
So obviously it
I'm
will
not
offer
trying
no
to- I'm not
cover, is
trying-
my point.
I'm not trying to hide. Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
great.
just gonna-
Bellows, you're up.
Okay, first I'm going to just whack at this mummy who is nearby.
Cool.
Not recklessly for reasons.
Well, you're also
see what
raging,
happens.
right? So, yeah.
No, but it's a natural one, so that's no good.
That'll miss.
Let me reread one thing real fast here, because it's been a couple of weeks. I made the attack, so that's all that
Yes,
matters.
yeah, your mobile will trigger.
Yes, so I am going to... Navi and Felix will feel a sort of very fast, damp wind, essentially, as I move around. Gotta click on myself first. 5, and now I will whack at him again, having
With
run
flanking.
around the room.
Advantage.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
You are behind him, attacking his back.
Awesome. And now it's going to be a 22 to hit
Sick. Yeah, that'll hit.
with, oh boy, it has been a really long time since I've been doing these things.
A week off
Far
screws
as
with
reach.
everything, doesn't it?
It really does. Yeah, okay, so it's 2 of my extra.
Yeah, 2d8 for the 40 feet.
Yep. Here we go. So that's
I couldn't even remember Akarvos' name.
It was 14 plus 20 bludgeoning damage.
Jesus Christ. Alright, cool. That is just, casual 20 to the noggin. Magical, of course, right?
Yes.
He is
and
injured.
I will just consider my having run in circles and smacked him in the face as also distracting him. Do bonus action help on him for any further
Great.
attacks and stay there to sort of block the tube.
Yep, the next attack will be him. On him will... yeah, we got the point. Akarvos, you're up.
Yep.
All right. Frightened as I am, I'm going to use enhanced weapon here.
On your
Why
own?
did that roll anything? I don't know why I rolled a bunch of dice. So to wreathe the spanner in flame,
Right.
and she'll do an extra 2d6 fire damage when your turn comes around.
Which you've kindly rolled for him.
I guess, yeah. I expected it to display the
Yeah, you can
text
roll
of
it
the spell
yourself.
instead of just
no.
roll.
You have to put display in VTT as opposed to roll to VTT. It's a really
Yeah,
weird,
so,
strange choice.
cast on instead of display.
Yeah.
So,
Cool.
so that's my action. I don't really have any good bonus actions for my current turn, but frightened as I am, I want to get away from this thing, so he's gonna like throw up his tentacles and wiggle a little bit, and the fire jumps up on the span, and he's like, best of luck to you! I will return shortly! I'm gonna run away!
Yeah, and the creature has no attack of
Leaving
opportunity,
his
sadly.
range.
Yeah. So that's as it is. Does that conclude your turn, Akoravos?
Yep.
Cool. Well, that's a really thrilling turn for that guy. 5, 10, 15, 20. Cool. A mummy comes wandering up the stairs. I need a wisdom saving throw, please, from Bellows. God, I can't remember anyone's name today. What's wrong with me? Assuming a 10.
2 weeks.
9.
9? Wow, you are frightened of this mummy.
I don't like it. What can I tell you?
I cannot blame you. It's not very attractive. Navi's up.
They're not all that different from me.
They don't dress as well.
Damn right.
Oh, dear.
Saw the Brendan Fraser movie recently. I'm very.
It's Navi.
On
Navi,
Navi?
Akoravos.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, being that this guy's beat up and doing what he's doing, he's going to drop another Sacred Flame on him.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, good damage that time.
8.
Alright, so 13 radiant damage.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
And,
He's severely wounded.
move this way a little bit. And, yeah, I think that's Navi.
Great.
He's quick.
Felix, you're up.
Cool. I will bonus action move my hex onto this guy,
Yeah.
and I'll throw one of my Eldritch Blasts at this guy.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, roll the hit.
I think that's. I don't think the advantage has been used yet. So.
It hasn't. It will be advantage. There's a yellow dot denoting said advantage. I'm a good boy. I've been keeping up with my production shit today. And that 20. That's a bit of a fucking waste.
Nice.
I know.
Go ahead, execute him. Yeah, you don't as well damage from him. At 4 HP. You may if you wish. Wait, that's not correct anyway, is it? Do we use
yeah.
Do we use dangerous crits? We do, right? Yeah, cool, great. Anyway, it's dead.
And then I'll use my other Eldritch Blast on the hex
Go ahead,
guy.
roll the hit.
That's a 14.
14 will hit.
That's a 6 fire damage plus another 2 fire damage.
Nice. Second your turn.
Yes.
That brings us to this dude here, who will enter the room. Swing once with his sword at you. That's not gonna fucking hit, is it? And that is just as bad. Cool. He swings his sword. He swings with his rotted, nasty little claws. And frankly, Bellows just doesn't even notice. Eln, you're up. That's that shield of faith blocking it.
Indeed.
Right.
So I was actually reading over my character sheet, and it has been a long time because I just realized that I have Skulker,
Yes.
which means that I can try to hide even if I'm lightly obscured. So would you consider being behind this slightly obscured?
I would consider if you took one step further to the left being lightly obscured.
All right, then I will do that.
Yes. But yeah, I
And,
certainly wouldn't say that you were lightly obscured by absolutely nothing standing next to a display case that's lit by a torch.
I mean, I am a skeleton, but
That doesn't
They're
mean
close,
you're
they're
lightly
close,
obscured.
they're close.
That means
Yeah,
you're a skeleton.
and I'm
yeah.
going to. So I'm gonna action reload the boomcaster.
Sick. Are you also bonus action hiding there? Yes.
Yes,
Is that
yes,
correct? Right. Cool. Go ahead and give me a stealth check actually on that one. That's relevant for once.
Alrighty.
Very rarely is. Do I require a stealth check? I mean, fuck me, that made me jump.
Oh, hold on.
Did you just roll a 3 and a 2?
I think so.
You're the boss.
Wait, why did I roll with advantage?
It didn't. It rolled, giving you the option of advantage, should you wish.
Oh, I see.
It's a Beyond 20 feature that you didn't have turned on until now, apparently. Bellows, you're up.
Yeah, I guess I am.
Frightened of the creature to your right, but obviously not of this creature here.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. I would still get disadvantage. So.
Yes, but you can move in that direction should you wish to.
Yes, right. I can move. Yeah, I'm gonna try to. I think if I'm disadvantaged either way, I want to try to hit the thing that I can't move. I can still hit him, right?
Yeah, of
I
course
mean, I don't see anything in the frightened condition that says I can't.
Yeah, I mean, if anything,
So
you would hit it because you're frightened, right?
Right. And I want him out of here so that I am no longer frightened of things. So I will reckless to make it an even roll.
Oh, beautiful. Love that. Yeah, dangerous, but beautiful.
Yes. What's my plus is so high now. I keep getting. I haven't really used the new weapon that much. 17.
Yeah. I'll hit.
Yeah, that was on a roll of an 8. I was really questioning things, but with a +9 now, I'm like, oh, right.
Disadvantage. Who cares?
Yeah, right.
Yes.
And the extra, it's 2d6 from the fire. Okay,
Yes.
so it's going to be 9 plus 6 is 15 regular damage, and sadly only 2 fire.
Oh.
Total of 17, Joe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Let's see, and I will just whack him again.
Great. Love that.
Now, when you roll a 3, the +9's not very helpful.
It'll
12. Oh, Jesus. All right.
These you've got to think, like, these can drain your max HP, so they have their own version of scary.
Yeah, they're then that's 13 more bludgeoning.
Nice.
The fire doesn't
only
continue,
apply
right?
that question?
Oh, sorry.
Correct. Just one.
Exactly. Cool. Does that conclude your turn, Bellows? No bonus action?
Well, they're getting past me anyway, and I'm afraid of him, but I haven't hit this other one. Yeah, I'll stay there, but I'll harry the southern one. Help on that one.
Yeah.
The guy who was actually in the room.
Oh, I just don't understand why I don't have a marker for it. There we go. It wasn't letting me do the clicky thingy. I've got about... You are.
All right. Well, the one I'm afraid of is gone.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. The one you're afraid of is dead.
Come back.
You are no longer frightened.
Yeah.
Sorry, do remind... what exactly happens when you're frightened? It's only disadvantage on your attacks, right? There's no advantage on attacking you.
Correct.
Joe, you can go ahead and acknowledge that you are no longer frightened, because when the mummy's turn starts, you're no longer frightened.
Okay.
Just worth mentioning that. Cool.
Sure,
Sorry, Grubbles, go ahead.
Oh, you're good. Let me see, and... God, I got psychic and necrotic ways to deal damage.
Advantage on the guy closest to you.
Alright, let's just use the old meta creative ray.
Mm-hmm. Damage type?
No. I abandoned all my physical dice across the room. Let's see. 3. 3 is lightning. Okay,
Nice.
So that'll probably work.
Yeah.
Alright, so 19 to hit. And
Actually, I have no idea. I'm clicked on the wrong thing. I'm saying, yeah, it'll hit. I'm looking at your resistances. Yeah, it'll hit.
That's not very good. So that should be, because it adds my spellcasting modifier, that should be 7 lightning damage.
Mm-hmm. Is it only a 1d4? Shouldn't it be a 2d4 by now?
Well, it shoots
The
2 rays.
The second ray.
Right, sorry, yes. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So the second ray, we'll figure out that elemental property first, as it's rolling the dice. This is taking
Who the fuck
1.
are we attacking? We're attacking...
1 is fire. This guy here.
That guy there.
So he
Which
took...
one is that guy? Yeah, I see him. Okay, cool. Sorry, 7 lightning damage, and no longer at advantage. Yep, next attack.
Yep. So this one's just fire. So AC of 25 for 8 fire damage.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's nice. That's decent damage. Not dead, but hurt. You can see he's slightly ethereal, but the flame sort of burns white on him. You can see it's definitely affecting him even in his slightly ethereal manner. Any bonus action from you? Are you shoving anything anywhere?
Nah, because I could pull it toward me, but I don't think that's going to be very helpful, and I can push it at Bellows, and I don't think
didn't
that's
know
going
if
to be
you'd
very
push
helpful.
Bellows. But yeah, cool. Actually, that would really piss him off. He's frightened. Yeah, which he isn't actually. But yeah, this guy can't. He is slightly ethereal, but I don't see a way for him to make an attack from there. Tell a lie. He's gonna use his bow because that's a thing. Nat 20, Bellows.
Ooh.
Exciting times.
Yeah, it's a total of 11 piercing damage.
Wonderful.
Isn't it just? The mummy that is next to you will again ask you to make a wisdom save and swing its rotted fist at you for an 11 to hit.
Let's see. The save there is going to be high enough? I'm sure. 22.
Cool. That passes, and you are now immune to the effects. That's its turn. Navi's up.
This guy here will just drop a sacred flame on him.
Yeah.
Easy. Lemon squeezy.
12.
All right, 12 radiant damage.
Nice. He is
Not
wounded.
bad at all. He's just gonna scuttle this way for fun.
Great. Scuttle. Scuttle.
Well,
Flumph don't scuttle.
through the air.
Yes, I like the idea that his little tentacles run as he floats across. Felix, you're up.
Okay, I'll How dead is this one looking? Like very
How
dead?
No, he's injured.
He's been dead for quite some time.
He's been dead. Yeah, he's quite dead.
He's really dead. He's so dead he's half a ghost.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
he's still
Yeah. I'll just keep firing at the.
You're keeping
that's
Kumeling, yes? Oh, he is also wounded, should mention.
Mummy.
Yeah.
Mummy, what?
The mummy's also wounded, sorry, should have mentioned.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead,
The
Robert.
daddy.
Wow.
That's
Can
13.
I take inspiration away? You haven't got it, but you deserve to lose it. Sorry,
Just
Josh.
has to pick a roll to get disadvantage on.
You can give you disadvantage on the next attack if you want. Yeah.
Josh, what did you get?
13.
And you're attacking the one that you've hexed?
The mummy, yes.
It'll hit.
Okay, that's 10 fire damage plus another 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll fire again.
I love the way that Josh's numbers come up and they're all saying force damage, necrotic damage. You should know it's just fire damage.
Yeah. Fire.
That's 14 to hit.
I would say he's severely wounded, but I'm pretty sure he's going to be dead. Yeah, go on.
That's another 9 fire damage plus another 4.
Cool. Nice. Does that conclude your turn? Happy where you're standing?
And I will bonus action move my hex onto the trooper.
Great. Any movement?
No, I've got a good view from here.
The wounded Cooper or the unwounded Cooper?
I only see one Koopa.
You don't see this guy right here?
No, I don't see nothing.
You may need to refresh. There is a full health one standing in the passageway.
I've been
Which
needing
one do
to
you want to
refresh
hex?
every now and then.
Which one do you want to
I
hex?
turned off the animations because it just runs a lot smoother.
Josh, wounded or not wounded?
Wounded.
Cool.
Okay, now I can't see no one.
Yeah, maybe a double refresh might be required. You might need to move your character around a little bit. Just go ahead and go to the settings wheel, go to graphics, and disable animated graphics, and it will stop lagging for you. Ideally. Yeah, cool. Felix, that's you up. This hexed and upset white is actually going to provoke an opportunity attack and run towards Arcodibus.
Okay.
If you wish, Joe, you may swing.
Yeah.
Bring it on.
He's as frightened of you as you were earlier of the other guy.
22.
A 22 will hit. This is why he's frightened.
Yeah, not surprising. 12 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, he's not dead though. He is severely wounded. And he's going to take his wounds and he's going to try and steal some health from Arcodibus. That's a fucking nat one. And that's a...
That will miss my AC of 18.
They're both nat ones. I rolled 2 nat ones. Oh, you're off.
That's how hard I hit him.
You got that gun reloaded yet?
I do have the gun reloaded. I can see a sliver of this white.
He will have plus 6 armor class. He has 3/4 cover from where you're standing.
3/4 cover.
Yep.
I have sharpshooter.
Oh,
Which
so you
ignores-
ignore cover. Sick.
Yeah.
Great. Absolutely
Well,
brilliant.
except for full cover.
But you do you have to roll sharpshooter to get that effect?
I don't
I don't
know.
think you do,
but,
right? No, they're two completely separate
but
things.
But I am gonna roll sharpshooter.
roll anyway.
and
Yeah, good man.
And I'm also going to steady aim to get the advantage.
Fantastic. But well, you already had advantage because you're hidden because you were hiding last round.
Oh, that's right. I am
Okay,
hiding.
you
Well,
are
then I will
likely
not.
obscured by a
steady
wall.
aim.
He's as obscured as you are, but you can see him because you're got a feet.
That's
18.
that's 23 to hit.
18 because you're sharpshooting, right? You said.
Oh, correct. 18.
Yeah, cool. Okay, go ahead. He was unwounded. Untouched.
That'll be
he's now
27.
very wounded.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's now injured. Second creature turn.
Well, because of Skulker, technically, I should still be hidden.
Well, you're not still hidden. You would need to re-hide, right? You just fired a gun.
There's something. Oh wait, I have an ability though, James. I'm sure of it.
Another
Hold
one?
on, hold on. Yeah. Hold on, hold
These
on.
things that you have done.
Skulker, when you are hidden from a creature, and miss it. Got you. I hit it.
Yeah. I mean, he's been hit in the head by a bullet.
Okay.
You
Then I
gun
will,
made a big loud.
Then I'm just gonna hang out.
Yeah, you can bonus action hide, right? Because you didn't use the steady aim, so you
Yeah,
can hide
I'm gonna move over here and hide actually though.
That's a little more in. What? You're gonna hide under the torch? I suppose you're around the corner from him. I will
I'm
say
around the
that you
corner,
won't
exactly.
be hidden from this guy, but this guy.
No. Yes, correct.
Panos, you're up. There's a nearly dead guy to the south and a not so nearly dead guy to the east.
Yeah, I'm gonna go try to help out Corvos first.
Sick.
So I shall
And probably
down
handle
here,
this.
and I
Advantage.
will whack him.
Yeah. Flanking.
Lord, I rolled a 1 and a 3, so that's a 12.
That'll miss.
Yeah, well it might, so I guess I will hit him again,
Cool.
rather than going back up there. 2 10s, so a 19.
That'll hit.
Alright.
Did you reckless? Oh no, you're flanking. Sorry. I told you had advantage.
Yeah, so 13 bludgeoning damage.
That's enough to kill him.
Okay.
He did.
Awesome. And
Well done.
I'm just gonna go back over to this corner here
Okay.
and hang out.
Corvos, you would know from the shouts down the hallway that there is another creature around the
Yeah,
corner.
I mean,
if you wish.
I would tell him, I guess.
I've been seeing shit fly down the hall, so.
Yeah, indeed. You notice a bullet from a guitar going that direction earlier.
Nah, gonna go over here using this chest as just a little bit of flavor cover.
That is 4 foot tall, so you can indeed use it as
that's
cover.
very real cover.
Yeah, it is big. Yeah,
There we
cool.
Yeah, we'll fire some rays his
Move your head
direction.
over it.
Yeah. So, first element is gonna be fire. AC 13.
Miss.
Nah, figure as much. There we go. And second element is acid.
Let's
see if that hits.
I mean, acid does damage.
No, yeah, that's what I.
Natural
and I rolled a one.
doesn't.
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Cool.
so I just pew pew and accomplish nothing.
Okay. That's nice, isn't it?
Yay.
He is going to enter the room. And he's going to go up to Navi, who is the closest enemy. Make a longsword attack. 17. Probably hits.
That will.
Oh, max damage, 10 slashing.
Oh, all right.
And then a 22.
That
Con
will hit
save
as
from
well.
Navi, please. 3 damage.
Gets a +0, so let's see if we can hit that.
DC
I
13.
got an 18.
That is a success. So no maximum health drained, but
All
three necrotic damage dealt.
right.
Yeah, that's him done. Navi's up.
All right.
Oh, 33 is not a lot of HP, is it? Holy shit.
Nope.
I suppose it's kind of thematic for a Flumph.
Mm-hmm. Well, he doesn't want to provoke an attack of
I
opportunity.
was reading it, it was like, this guy has the armor class of Chainmail, and I was like, Chainmail on a Flumph? Love it, I have reduced his armor class to 13. Yeah, dex save is a fail. I don't know why,
Alright,
the
well-
dice is still rolling.
That's all right. 2 radiant damage, so minimum damage there.
to 12.
And he's gonna stay there because he doesn't
Say
want
2 radiant damage?
Yep,
He's dead.
2.
Nice.
He had exactly 2 HP. Cool. Congratulations, guys. That ends the fight. Obviously, there is a wonderful, huge chest in the middle of the room, so worth having a little look at that. You will each gain 600 XP as the fight is over. The display case to the north, worth mentioning. On said display case is a wand inscribed with musical notes sat upon a satin cushion. I will tell you for free because the silver chest isn't actually completely closed, so you can just open it. It seems to be full of gems, although in there are some unusual coins and some unidentified beads, as well as 2 rhodochrosites, or 1 jasper, 6 azurites, 4 turquoise, and 3 blue quartz. Oh, sorry. There's also 436 gold in gold, silver, and copper pieces. I don't know why I put that in the GM notes.
Alrighty.
James, I think you got the XP wrong. I think you missed out 320 of it.
Did I?
Yeah, do you want to redo the math?
Okay, yeah, sorry. Everybody got 650 XP. Felix, you got 12.
That damn Flumph eating our XP. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, damn Flumph eating your XP and the life-negating shit. Also, Shield of Faith is 1 minute or 10?
Let me
I think it's 1 minute, right?
I think so too. But,
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Concentration up to 10 minutes.
Up to 10 minutes, there you go.
Yep.
Concentration. Can I have a con check?
Oh, yeah, he did get beat up a bit, didn't he?
Yeah, it's a 10 damage.
Yep.
Well, and a 4. Technically 2.
Good call.
Well
He got a 10.
A 10's a success, that's fine. So
Yep.
yes, you will still have +2 armor class for now, Joe. The wand has musical notes upon it, inscribed all over it. It's a nice wooden ornate wand. It's quite pretty.
Is it like, are the notes just sort of like decorative, or do they make out some sort of like score, or?
No, they seem to be decorative, but as you pick it up, it's sort of, you hear da-da-da-doo.
Oh shit!
Move a little bit further. Da-da-da-doo. You can infer immediately this is a wand of conducting.
Hell yeah!
It doesn't conduct electricity. Only recently did I discover that the wand of conducting and the wand of pyrotechnics do not cast the spells conduct lightning or pyrotechnics. They just do silly things. And this, it makes orchestral music. With some practice, El, you can probably get that playing what you wanted to. Yeah.
I'll stick her in my sash.
Oh, I'm sorry. There is something very exciting that's not written here. It sits next to a sheath. And indeed, it is called a wand sheath.
Oh.
So on D&D Beyond, I don't think the wand of conducting requires attunement. A wand sheath does, however. Probably not that great for the wand of conducting. However, any wand can be paired with the wand sheath, and they will only require 1 attunement slot between the 2. It removes your requirement for holding something. I believe that Arconivos tends to use a lightning bolt wand quite often.
I do tend to shoot.
I will definitely hand over the wand sheath.
Cool as it would be. I mean, obviously, at some point you can use the wand sheath so you can play your guitar and conduct orchestral music simultaneously. But yes, that is
because that would be insane. But
did you want to have a look at these?
You can borrow it when we go back to town.
Did you want to have a look at these unusual breads? Wow, unusual beads. There's just 2 strange brown baguettes in this chest. No, I don't think you'd have a clue, Arconivos.
No.
But El, you would have seen these before. At least 5 of them. Sorry, you recognise. These beads are sometimes produced in Morena to refresh travellers as they pass by. As being a town full of undead, they don't grow much of your own food. So 5 of these beads are beads of refreshment. The other 3 seem to have a different purpose, and you can't work out what that is yourself. Those 3 you can Arcana check if you wish. The same with the coins. Although with the coins, it's pretty... the bellows, you work out pretty quickly that they appear to do something when struck. They go ding quite loudly, and you're able to work out that the coin is in your hand.
Like a magic trick.
It sort of, you feel that it is 0 feet away from you.
Right.
If you were to then throw it across the room, it might have a different effect.
Yes.
Yeah. Arcanivos, your Arcana check for your beads.
Yeah. Well, 20.
Oh, we're still in the spider lair. A 20. Oh, yeah, I'll let you identify both then. That is 3 beads of force and 5 coins of delving. There we go. We've moved away from the previous spider lair. So let me just edit that up so that we have that information there. Beads of force. I believe anybody can use those. You don't have to be a wizard or whatnot. You just lob them. And 5 coins of delving. Mechanically, they let you know how deep or far away something is by dropping or throwing the coin. It goes ding, and you can work out the distance it is from you. As bellows sound out, not very useful when in your own hand. There is also a beautiful statue here, and it has a plaque on the front written in Dwarvish, and the statue holds what appears to be it could be a scythe, it could be a staff. You're not too sure from this distance. And a book.
All right.
By the way, I like very much having absolute certainty that my money is in my hand.
Yes, but you don't need to go dig just to tell you.
No. And everybody else knows it's in my hand, too.
Well,
the plaque is
Navi
written
he can read.
in Elvish.
Oh.
Elvish.
Navi knows Elvish as well.
Of course he does.
And so do I.
Yeah. So, Kodorosian will read, or somebody will read in Elvish.
Yeah,
In memory of Dolgan, collector of the fine arts and that which is unusual or interesting.
All right.
Find here a collection of the most peculiar, most unusual, and most interesting. Also,
I like this Dolgan's style.
Find that we didn't put it on repeat. Clever little shit I am. Cool.
Well,
other than that, the path seems to escape both out to the right and back to the left, whichever direction you wish to go. You may. Even from this distance, you hear a strange sort of deep roar coming from somewhere to your north. And big movements, like the sound of a big beast thrashing about in some way.
Does it sound like it's got legendary actions?
It sounds like it might be worth 320 XP. I'll give you that.
I sound like I'm below half health.
Mellows is you don't seem to you find a bunch of closed doors around here. You don't seem to see anything that's particularly close. If you wish to just take a little nap. Not a nap, but a break. You guys can spend an hour milling around, and you probably already spent, by the way, no more Shield of Faith. You probably already spent 20 minutes or so moving through these gems. Nobody appears to be coming. If you wish to take a short rest, you may.
Good with that.
Yeah.
Did we actually look in the room to the left? Ellie, you were
no, there was a door. You can go that way if you wish.
There's a couple of doors actually.
Okay, but that's fine. It's not
the door to the south.
Secure.
You know to be the door that you could see from the other side. And the door to the north appears to be closed quite firmly. Both are iron doors. Everywhere you've been so far, there seems to be a door of some sort. So,
sure. Okay, well, hang out here in the central zone.
Yeah. Sick.
Do some hit dice.
Don't forget your Song of Rest.
Yep, 6 HP added to...
Six.
No, a D6.
1d6.
Sorry, yeah.
1d6, yeah.
After this short rest, I'm gonna use my warlock thing to cast See Invisibility for free.
Okay, cool. What does Song of Rest sound like?
I think in honor of Navi, a little bit something a little like very very lighthearted, sort of bouncy, a little waltz or something.
Navi's currently missing his bestest friend in all the world. He feels it clashes a little with his mood, but he'll still take the D6 of HP. Just because he's a Flumph doesn't mean he's eternally cheerful. I guess Navi is now a male. We've all called him he for long enough that I forgot that it was once female.
I was calling it it.
Yeah, it was a girl, but it's now not. Navi is just a male now, for good.
Fair enough. Navi, excuse me, be whatever Navi wants to be.
Yes.
See, invisibility says that I can see into the ethereal plane. What does the ethereal plane look like in this place?
It looks exactly like this does, but if you imagine it's sort of a white, misty version of. If there was anything in the ethereal plane here, you would see it, but at the moment there is just a delineation of the material plane within the ethereal plane. So it's just a sort of strange, white, misty overlay onto the buildings. Oh, tell a lie. There is something else you can see, although not specifically from where you're from, but I will assume that you have sort of looked in other rooms. When you look at the display case, you notice the twisting, twining of some sort of magic upon the display case itself. Upon further investigation, you realize that this is some sort of preservation method. In fact, the spell Preserve Decay has been cast permanently upon all of these display cases. Other than that, it just looks like the material plane. Although the soul of the guy you just killed is generally floating off towards the view plane. It's always nice, isn't it? Cool. Where are we going?
I'll wave it goodbye.
Alright, well, I can never make this thing play short rests the way I want it to. Like, it's always like, wait, did I roll that one and it added that one, but it did... Anyway, I'm good now. But I may have missed something important in the last 2 minutes.
I purposely do not apply the hit dice until...
I'm done trying to use it.
Yeah, I use a piece of paper for short rests.
Yeah.
I don't understand the process. Anyway, cool. Are we going east? Are we going west? Are we going north? Are we going south? What's the plan?
Elmore,
I mean,
we're following you.
good things usually come where rumbling giant creatures lay, so...
Alright, I'm in.
To the north?
To the north, it is.
Great. Yeah, you see a strange door. It's metal, but it's got no direct handle. Sorry, there is a door on the left. You can open it if you like. It's another one of those functionless cubby holes. But there is a door to the north. It's a
handle.
It's a strange looking door. There's no handle at all. If you push it, nothing happens. But it looks like it slides up into the ceiling.
I think I'm just going to hit the chime once again.
Oh, okay, that works. Yeah, it'll definitely open. I was expecting you to lean down and lift the door. Yeah, that works. Ding!
Elmer doesn't lift, guys.
Yeah.
No, very well. Yeah.
Zero
you see in here a little stairwell and 4 very ornate and beautiful display cases. Yeah, this is H4. You see a necklace. Oh, you're in the end game room. I didn't expect you to go this way. You see a beautiful necklace strung with large rubies. You see a stunning helmet with various gems inset. You see 2 gauntlets that appear to have flame moving within them. And a pearl that shines beautiful and bright.
Nice.
Corivos, the pearl seems to contain a rather large store of... It's not called omniscience. What's it called?
Quintessence.
Quintessence, thank you. Yes, a rather large store of quintessence. But there's something very strange about it. Almost like it's generating quintessence.
Interesting.
So slightly... It calls to you. It almost beckons you to move towards it.
This is the area where we heard the rumbling, right?
The rumbling's now to your west.
Alright. Yeah, I'll pick up the pearl and he'll kind of start to examine it and maybe try to pull gently on the quintessence to
And it
see
sort
what
of
happens.
bulges a little bit and then retracts in. You can't pull it as usual, but you feel that the gem is almost trying to connect to you. It, by mechanical definition, it wants to attune to you, or it wants you to attune to it, I guess. I don't know if you have a slot, but it is definitely calling to you.
I'm gonna check because I think I'm full.
Yeah, I'm quite
Do
probably.
I am full.
Do we all see the quintessence?
No.
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 I think so.
You know, I can drop my attunement to Brolag's shield. And,
Yeah.
see what happens. Yeah.
In the norm, in my world, attuning is instant and unattuning takes time. But in this instance,
That can
the
work too.
power of the pearl is so sort of desperate, you sort of find a way of connecting to it. It is a pearl of power.
Ooh.
Okay.
But the way in which this is working for you is effectively it allows the discharge of this quintessence, and it will recharge as per the charges of the gem. Effectively fueling your magical spells.
Okay. I'll take it.
Yeah. Both the rubies and the gauntlets seem to be sort of glistening with flame. The helmet is letting out a sort of 30 feet bright light from it. It looks really beautiful. All of you will be sort of transfixed by this. This is clearly the big treasure of the room.
Well, I mean, there are 4 treasures and 4 of us.
Beautiful.
Oh,
That's
that's really harsh, but yeah.
I'll sort of like stand in front of Navi as I address the group, basically.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't think nobody has any purpose for any of these.
Navi's just looking for her friend, man.
Maybe he needs a weird helmet. I don't know.
Yes,
None of us
where are you
want
going to put a helmet on a king? Okay,
whole thing.
This might give a spoiler. I'm hoping it's just going to send an image. Yes, that is what the helmet looks like. It is pretty.
For like a
beautiful.
Flumph in a helmet, I think that's pretty much plate mail.
I mean, if it'll fit on the float.
It will not fit on a Flumph. I did not choose this item for fucking sidekick. This is quite clearly the crowning treasure. The one sparkling diamond in the copper of the Vault of Dolgan. And I will tell you for free, you will not be able to work out what this is unless you either attune to it or cast Identify.
Alright.
Or, of course, do the standard resting bollocks. But you can work out what the others are if you wish. Both the wizard and the sorcerer, fuck me, name's gone, Felix and Arcarvos, you will immediately know that the necklace is a necklace of fireballs. It's you'll see the functionality pretty quickly.
Nice.
No attunement required. The gauntlets seem a little unusual.
I find them very interesting as someone who makes gear infused with elemental power.
Yeah, give me an Arcana check with advantage. That sounds like something that you would understand.
Is everyone okay if I take the necklace?
Of course.
Considering you're the only one that can disallow people from being resistant to it, I don't know why they wouldn't.
Well, I don't know. Some people might want it.
I mean, or,
doesn't
we
show
each
the
take 2
picture.
It matches-
beads, and then we
it
just
matches
open
your
a room
fancy
and
new
everyone
cape,
throws
so-
a fireball at the same time.
I don't know why I've pinged a picture of the gauntlets and it sent you a picture of a lobster.
Very nice.
Well,
Goblets are really just 2 big red lobster claws.
Arcana check, Joe.
Despite proficiency and advantage, it's only a 13.
13 is enough. These are gauntlets of flaming fury. They are an attunement item, but only 1 attunement, not 2, of course. And just, why not? You might need more modifiers when you crit.
That's right.
Have a d6 to add to your pile if you wish. Although it may suit he of the flaming sword a little better. I don't know. I don't know how your attunement-y slotties look, but yeah.
No, I think Elmore's gonna take the helmet and
Oh,
slip
beautiful.
it on, considering
course he is.
everyone's taken their prizes.
As you slide it on, a sort of pale orange light glows over your body briefly. And you feel a slight, not a chill necessarily, but a comforting, cooling effect on it. A 30 feet light shines from your head, and you feel that perhaps you are able to sort of access some magic here.
Mm.
This is a Helm of Brilliance. And now, there is a fucking long description, but for now, what I'm going to ask you to do is roll me a d10.
I can do that. That's 6.
Okay, roll me 2 of them. 2 more of them.
2 more. Miraculously, a 15. Oh, I thought it was double 6
I'm looking
again.
to get some music. Sorry, what was that? 15?
15.
Yeah, roll me 3 of them.
18.
Oh, that's not great. And roll me 4 of them.
I thought you might ask that. 23.
Please store that information and keep a count. I don't care where you store it, I don't care how you store it, but please do not lose count. When all the gems are removed or destroyed, the helm loses its magic. When you have a diamond in this helmet... Wow, that music is really quite aggressively loud, isn't it? When you have a diamond in this helmet, the helmet emits a... Oh, sorry, it's a dim light, not a bright light. For 30 feet. Now, here is something amusing. Well, at least one undead is within that area. So, it's going to be permanent while it's on your head. However, any undead that starts his turn in that area, except for you...
Okay.
We'll take a d6 of radiant damage. Because you're attuned to it, right? But I will say that you can turn that dim light on and off as you wish, because you indeed are undead.
Indeed.
Okay. Yes, when you have 1 ruby in it, which you currently have quite a few of, you'll have resistance to fire damage. So please go ahead and add that to your sheet if you need to. I don't know whether the item will do so.
I'll check.
And while it has a flame opal, you can... literally call the flames to it. You can design your own command word for that. And these flames will burst down your weapon. And this weapon becomes blazing, dealing an extra d6 of fire damage. If you instead wish, you can have the flame just sit at the very end of your gun or boomcaster, and it'll light the bullets as you fire them. So you can use this fundamentally on a ranged weapon or on a melee weapon.
Okay.
Honestly, I had never heard of this item until I was doing the browsing beforehand. I think it's one of the coolest magical items I've ever seen. I was just like, man, we need this. Please do not miss the bottom bit of text. If you are wearing the helm and take fire damage as a result of failing a saving throw against a spell, you will roll a d20. If you get a 1, the helm will go kaboot and explode everybody with big radiant damages.
Jesus.
It's quite scary. So don't fail your saving throws on fire damage, and if you are going to fail them, don't roll on that 1. But yes, with these 4 items in your inventories, well, I mean, you might as well leave, right? You found the cool stuff. Navi will look at you all. Navi, friend, Trickle.
Yes, we are.
Still
looking for your friend?
Yes, of course. Trickle.
Well, there's no point in finding things like this if we're not going to use them to crush and burn things with it. Not your friend.
No, I thought so. Maybe
Well
this
said,
door.
Bellows.
And Navi will indicate the door, looking a little disappointed that there were only 4 treasure. Navi will note the door. It's a functional iron door. It requires pushing or pulling.
Push or pull?
Yes, either, whichever you wish. There you go. Push it, why not?
Elmer's just gonna wait for Bellows to do something.
Oh, sorry, actually, I better not do that. Can you get through? Or you can, actually.
I couldn't by pushing the arrow, but then I drugged myself and I was able to.
Yeah.
Wait, you can move by pushing arrows?
Yeah.
Yeah,
what?
Click on yourself.
Who the
You have
fuck
a
knew?
committed.
Oh yeah, you're
That
right.
is so exciting. Do you know what? That is the best piece of news I've had all day. I've already given you DM inspiration for something else today. Or the cards, which equate to DM inspiration these days. I'm almost tempted to give you a second one. That's the best bit of news I've had all week. Anyway, there is a beautiful stone door down to the right that has a marking on it. And to the left is a thrashing kind of noise going on. And the whacking and thrashing of a very large beast. Sorry, I forgot to stop the all magical item music.
Oh, that's where Felix was looking to head.
Left or right? Guys, left? Great, okay, decision made.
Left. Yep.
As you... Ooh, can you even get in that way? I don't know if you can. What is it?
I don't think so. No.
Oh, that's a map error. I think... No, it's not. No, it's not. That is correct.
No.
It implies, and I believe actually, Bellows, you can walk through that wall, can't you? To your left. And then walk down. Yeah. Yeah, so
Like if you really
the
tried?
map, the dynamic lighting implies that, but actually, no, you can't walk that way. Is there something
Oh.
obstructing you from walking left?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that's really stupid. Let's take this structure away and delete it.
Yeah,
and bear with me, I'm just going to freehand this wall, so sorry if it's a bit wonk. There you go. Cool. I don't quite know what's going on there. I think I've got something flipped or turned the wrong way. Ah, no.
Yeah, we're free.
Well, that's also wrong.
Oh.
Felix is just floating through walls there for a second.
Yeah.
Oh, good God.
He's in there.
No. Okay, guys, don't know what's happened, but I'm just going to tell you you've got to a dead end. Go the other way.
Fair enough.
Right, because it's... Yeah, I don't know how I think I flipped a map piece, and I don't know how I've done it, and now it's not connecting up properly. Because that is not a wall. But anyway, yeah, go ahead and go somewhere else. You can either go, if you want to go back to the big monster, you can go south and then all the way round to the west. Alternatively, you can walk all the way to the east and see the big stone door.
Yeah, let's check this big stone door here. I guess for now.
Cool. Yep, Felix, that's over there. Okay. Whoop. Okay. You can hear maneuvering from behind the door, but you also hear a strange voice, in a very sort of low voice, is saying sort of, "Arr, my hearties, I hear the enemies are coming." He sounds like a pirate. How cool. Do you want to push the
Very
door?
cool.
You wanna push
I
the door?
will defer the door pushing to
Okay.
Mr. Bellows.
Back up. There's a Bellows in the town.
All right.
I could go first if you need.
Oh, it's
I saw
fine.
a pirate movie with a man with similar facial features to me, so perhaps they will confuse me.
Ghost pirates it is.
Yeah, this skeletal pirate stares you back. You may all step towards where Archrovos is, just so that you can see it if you wish. And as we move into this... Oh, I've made a mistake.
I mean, I'll move out of the way if you want me to, but I was trying not to move further if you didn't want me to.
No, you do go where you like. Yeah, I think I was going to take a break, but actually I think we'll do this encounter and then we'll take a break.
Alright.
So let me just boot that up as he sort of looks at you and, you've come to the wrong place, my friend. It's time for you to die. Can you not... Anywhere but where you're standing, Bellows. You're standing on his head.
He disappeared.
There he is.
Already.
Cool. Do you not see a skeletal pirate here?
Yeah, he's right there.
No, I see 3 people down south.
Okay, yeah, give her a refresh. You're missing the skeleton pirate.
yeah.
He's the cool dude here.
got a-
How tragic for you.
He's got a blue hat.
He does have a blue
Doesn't
hat.
seem to be having any problems, but I'll turn off the crap. Let's see here. Where the hell are we? Oh, there we are. I see fewer things now than before.
That's a weird situation. Okay, bear with me a second. I'm going to move you off. And then I'm going to slam you guys in over here.
Yeah.
And slam you guys back.
Hey, look at that!
Hey.
Problem solving at its finest. I'm going to stick you over
Turn it
there and
off
stick
and
you
back
back
on
and
again.
see if it works. The only problem is I can never find the bloody theme tune music to turn it off again. I've got to put it somewhere else. It's in a thing called front page. There we go. And I will have to replay that. No, not that. Oh, it did weirdly play the right music, but let's play it manually there. Okay, cool. Sorry. Yeah, let's take some initiatives. As you go in, Bellows, as you open the door, you may roll initiative with advantage. I think you do that next level anyway, but fuck it. Do it now.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? Well, that's not bad. Yeah, cool, brilliant. As you enter the room, Aramihari starts talking to you. Phoenix, you can't stand there. There's a door there.
Yeah. I think just for the hell of it, I'm going to rage.
Sick.
And then I will hit this guy.
Oh, will you?
Recklessly. Let's see.
A good chance of it. Not guaranteed.
Yeah, that's whatever it's 28 to hit. I think that'll probably do it.
That might just do it.
Okay. 4, 8 plus 6, 14. 16 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
And I will
Yeah,
try
that'll hurt.
again.
I don't like that.
For exactly the same, 19 on the die, and then 9 plus 17 bludgeoning damage the second time.
Fucking hell. He is severely wounded. You don't like that. Does that conclude your turn?
Yeah, I think it does.
Okay, he turns to you and he says, I don't like that. Go ahead and take a portal from the dark ethereal realm. And he
Before it does
raises-
it, though,
Ooh.
before it does that, though, I believe that it needs to take a 1d6 radiant damage
If he's undead near the
from
glowing
being
mask.
in the presence of mine helmet.
Oh, dear. Go ahead, roll me a d6.
That's a 5.
He's dead.
Shut up! Shut the fuck up, Pyro Boy!
No! And he sort of dissipates, and he makes it. Do you know the ridiculous moments where you kill undead in like those weird graphical JRPGs, right?
Oh, yeah.
He sort of swirls around in the air and
Yeah,
then and just disappears with a pop on the ceiling. Yeah, well, fuck his turn. I've got to go you up.
All right.
Is it 30 feet or 10 feet, Rico?
It's 30 feet. It's ridiculous.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's a 30-foot
That is
radius. Yeah.
So cool. Can I give you a little? I'm gonna give you a little light that has a color that
Ooh.
so that we can see it.
Yeah.
I think this might work.
Like a red or orange or something.
I'll give you. I went yellow because it's
Yeah.
radiant. Yeah, cool.
Radiant.
Does that is visible somewhat, right? It's not like
Yeah.
major visible, but it's present. Okay, cool. Just so I remember it exists. Yeah, fantasticy. Fantasticy? Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of almost. It's sticky and it's
Fantastico.
fantastic. It's
Excellent. So bonus action. I'm going to just use the regular. I'm going to use Dragon's Breath on myself.
yeah. Why not? Love
And
that.
then I'm going to move up here so that I can get them all in the 15-foot cone. And spray them all with acid.
Wait, I really wanted to use this. Hold on. I really want to use this. It looks really cool.
Oh,
Nice.
sick.
Oh, it didn't appear for me. There we go. Is that really a 15-foot cone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that is bigger than I thought it was. That looks like, yeah. Sick! Is that a dex save or a con save, which?
Dex 16.
Oh, these roll with advantage? Okay, that's pretty cool. The back guys. Well, that's a 14,
Little things.
and that's a 4. So the advantage didn't help him all that much. You've seen this guy at the front before. He's the big blue-skinned guy, right? That's a 19, so he will succeed, I assume.
So you can stick half.
Yeah, what's the damage?
12.
What the fuck have I just achieved? Oh, I'm measuring it. I don't want to do that, I want to delete it. So 12 is the overall damage.
Yep, 12 is the full damage.
So we
That is
have
2.
6
And
going on
6.
that guy.
Yep.
12. Do these guys take full damage from acid? They appear to. Nice. Does that conclude your turn?
Yep, that's a bonus action. Action, it's a movement.
Give me that D6. L.
Another 5.
Sick. Yeah, these creatures are somewhat ethereal, but you can see that the one on the right is a little wounded. However, he takes his spectral longsword and he dilly-dallies it at Arcoribus. We'll take 2 steps and can stand here. What? As he swings out at you. An 8, which I'm assuming will miss. And a 23, which I'm assuming will hit.
That does, yeah.
And just for Joe's benefit, it does 9 force damage.
Wonderful.
Force damage, interesting.
Well, it told you that before you... No, you did rage, right? Oh, well, life's
Yeah,
a
I did. That's
travesty.
okay.
Felix, you're up.
I lost concentration on my Dragon's Breath.
Did you?
I
Sick.
rolled a 5.
I love that. Don't you have Warcaster?
Not yet.
Oh,
That's
not
the next
yet.
one I'm gonna grab.
Okay. Sounds good to me. Phoenix.
Okay, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this guy.
Yeah, why not? Go ahead. Because fuck using the Hex, right?
Well, I'm hoping I can kill it without it.
Oh, and you took the short rest, so it's no longer up. Yeah, sorry, forgot about that. Carry on as you were. I was thinking you just weren't using it while it was up.
That's a 22 to hit.
22 will hit.
Oh, so close. That's 8 fire damage.
Go.
Oh, man. Alright.
He is still
that's
wounded.
Dirty 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
Oh, man. That's another 7.
He is severely wounded. Yeah, probably. I'm assuming you're not going to hex at the end of your turn, so Al, you're up.
Ella's going to steady aim and fire off at this gnarly looking mofo down here.
Yep.
Great roll here for a 26.
Uh-huh. Yeah. That will hit.
So that's gonna be 25. No
20?
sneak attack. Wait, yes, sneak attack. I have advantage.
29.
25.
Why? What's wrong
Nine.
with the full fire?
Yeah, what is wrong with full fire?
I don't know why you're removing it.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Yeah, 29
and then,
damage.
sorry. So then the 4 will bounce over to the guy in front of Okoribus as well. Are we ruling that the bullets
Yes.
explode or?
Yeah. It's I can't remember exactly what I said. 5 foot
Yeah.
radius, right? Yeah. Cool. Yep. That'll do the thing with the thing. Does that conclude your turn?
That is it for me.
Cool. He is severely wounded. That leads us to our nasty-looking blue-skinned friend, who is going to attempt to licky
That's
down
a
your
6.
face.
That's a 6 on the.
Ooh, I'm not sure he's technically. He
Oh.
is technically undead. He is technically undead.
Alright.
He's a weird creature, but he is technically undead. I need a con save from Arcoribus, please. And he will attempt to bite you. Ooh, that'll hit. Nat 20. 21 is a
that'll do.
success.
I am immune to critical hits.
Yeah, I know, but it will hit, obviously.
Okay, good. No, I'm
yeah.
fine with being hit. Just,
Yeah, 11 piercing. Yeah, and you don't. The one thing is, I think even with adamantine armor, a crit is still an automatic hit.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh,
it
yeah.
just doesn't. Yeah.
Yep.
It just doesn't do an extra 16 damage. You'll take 11 piercing, and then he will claw you. No, he won't. He tries to claw you, but his claws strike your armor, and basically the only effect is a really nasty sound of like nails down a chalkboard. And it's Navi's turn.
All right. Navi is going to pop into the room. He is hover above the treasure chest here.
They're disgusting.
And on this guy here, he's going to drop a Sacred Flame. Unless anyone's really hurt.
No.
I'm a little beat up, but not too bad.
3.
All right. 14 radiant damage.
Oh, bye-bye. He
Ah.
is no longer in existence. That is good damage, isn't it? Yeah, cool.
Yeah, you rolled 2 7s.
And in Navi's turn?
Yep.
Okay, this guy finally gets a turn. He'll come up to Akorimos, and he will take his spectral ghostly longsword, and he will swing it at you twice.
Did he already take Helm of Brilliance damage?
Say, when does he take the damage?
Yeah, now's good.
Coming in hot. 4.
He won't have a turn. Fuck him.
was hoping
just
for.
cleaning house with that helmet. I love that. Bellows, you're up.
All right. Let's see here.
It's so difficult to know when rage is good or not, right? This was the right
Yeah, it's
Canada
okay.
rage
I've got
on.
4 of them now.
Yeah,
This place
but-
feels, I may be completely incorrect, but feels like it might be a little smaller than some of the other places we've been.
I hope so. It can't be bigger than the last place.
Let's just go around here for 1 run-up's worth and take a nice reckless whack at this
Yeah.
fellow. That's going to be a 25 to hit.
He's got 8 armor class.
All right, well then it hits.
I will tell you that for free.
15
Nice.
bludgeoning damage.
Cool. Any flame?
And
Did you attune to those
no,
spots?
I didn't. No, I didn't do that.
Okay, cool.
But I will hit him again.
Yeah, he is wounded.
Yes, 23 that time to hit. Ooh, shitty damage, but 3 plus 8 is 11
Oh, not quite.
bludgeoning
he is
damage.
severely wounded, but not dead. Let's see if
Well,
that
I will
helmet can kill him.
finish circling around behind him, and also bonus action help on him. So.
Cool. I've got it.
Nice.
You're up.
Alright.
Whack him with the mace.
Sit down and wait for the helmet to deal with him.
Oh, the mace. Yeah.
Who actually has the mace?
I thought that I thought at the time L had it, but yeah, I don't think it is it an attunement.
Oh, I don't
item?
know that.
Is bone counter an
think-
attunement item?
I
think
didn't
it
even
might
look.
be.
No.
I tossed it over to our Corvus to identify, and
Yeah, you did say that, didn't you?
yeah.
Oh,
It's not an
alright,
attunement item.
If I could swing it at him, that'd be hilarious.
Please do. Yeah.
Alright, hold on. Okay,
This is
so
a really cool item, I think.
bone counter. There we go. Let's add that to my equipment.
+2 mace.
There we
Now's
go.
the time to collect that coin.
Mm-hmm.
There is a slight difference between my version and its version. If you remember, the silver coin is dangling off by a magical thread.
Alright, this isn't gonna work well. I am not proficient. Oh, but at AC 14.
Hey,
Oh, it.
hey.
3 bludgeoning damage, because I
That
have
is
no strength
All
bonus.
the damage you need. Go ahead.
I get a
The
silver
silver
coin?
coin detaches itself and sort of drops to the ground and ding. I'm sure as you get proficient with it, you'll learn to catch that coin. Is it not a? I'll get back to that point in a second. And then you notice that a coin sort of comes out of the mace and again dangles by a magical thread. I thought artificers got to swing with intelligence modifiers, or is that at level 3?
That's
infusion.
only Battlesmith Artificers.
That's the one. Yeah, swinging a magical weapon is blah 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 blah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Why don't we give you some XP instead of this inane chatter? Let's give you 490. Is that what you needed?
And then some.
Well, great. In that case, it's a fucking brilliant time to take a short break. We'll see you in a moment. Hello, welcome back. Second half. Cool. Yeah, we were just about to. Oh, look at these display cases that Navi's sitting on top of. There's a couple of really nice display cases in this room. Let's find out what they contain. This is room. Who's sitting on a number? You are. Thanks. Cool. There is an ornate cauldron, decorated with topaz and amber. Surrounding it is 4 matching tankards, also decorated in a similar manner. That's at the top side. At the bottom side of the room, there is a strange purple crystal sat on a cushion, with a pair of jet black goggles sort of arranged around him.
Yeah.
Does Bellows wear goggles on his head?
I don't. No, I mean obviously it's one of the many
For some
things
reason-
that would fit with the style. But I never did
for some reason
set
I
that.
pictured that he did somehow.
Yeah. Cool. You guys, I don't think have ever seen this sort of tankards and cauldron before. But the purple crystal seems to be whispering psionically out loud to everything and everyone around it. Arcolavos, you will notice this. It's also giving Navi a headache. Navi sort of said, I don't like it. Make it stop.
Well, let us see what we can do. Well, kind of examine it, manipulate it a little bit.
Yeah. Do you know what? I'm going to take an insight check from you. You can use your intelligence modifier, but yeah, insight, I think.
All right.
This one.
Yeah, it'll just be.
Because it's not
So,
really magic, I don't think.
intelligence roll. Ooh, 10.
10?
Yeah, not a great roll.
Cool. Give me an insight check from Navi.
All right.
Who is also somewhat psionic-y.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you got a 13.
Cool. It's not... Fuck me. That's not what I was going for. That's what I was going for. The purple gem... Yeah, well, you know what it is now. The purple gem glimmers with a sort of inner light consistently and seems to be giving off psionic energy. As you study it a bit longer, you realize that perhaps it might grant some sort of psionic powers. Probably requires attunement. The Navi won't get any effect from attuning to it, and it'll probably do quite well in a bag of holding. Incidentally, if you put it in a bag of holding, it'll shut up. Stop whispering psionically, which is always, fuck me, the lightning outside is mad. Which is nice. It does its thing. I'll tell you for free, it is a psi crystal. This grants telepathy to a certain range depending on your intelligence score and the ability to create a dim light depending on your intelligence score.
Yeah. Well, I think I'll just throw it in the bag because I already can do all that stuff.
Yeah, and the only other person who might potentially have the intelligence and the wherewithal to make use of it probably has way too many other items they're attuned to, that is. And many options besides. But yeah, it's there. Gold and the tankards and the goggles. Anybody sort of poking about at them?
Yeah.
Is there a lever we haven't flipped? In the bottom left corner.
There is a lever you haven't flipped.
I'm just saying, Bellows would care a lot more about the lever than he would about this.
If you pull the lever, every single one, I'm not sure if you can see through these or not. Can you see through these or not? You can see through these, but basically there are like iron barred fences going down to the ground. If you pull the lever, they'll go up to the ceiling. And go back down to the ground. And go up to the ceiling.
I see.
Go back down to the ground.
Like these spaces we couldn't have got into.
Yeah, which is really, really cool, but has absolutely no mechanical effect whatsoever.
Still, he does it like 17 times.
Yeah, I figured as much. Cool. While he's fiddling with the lever, he does notice at the back of this particular chamber, there is what looks to be a sort of archery target painted on the wall. Though when the things go up, it sort of glows from the center outwards. But we'll come back to that in a moment. Is anybody poking cauldrons? Or flasks?
Yeah, why not? I think we'll look at the cauldron.
Okay. I think I'm going to give this one to Elle. Go ahead and give me a charisma arcana check.
Charisma arcana check.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's something that you've either experienced or you haven't, so it's not really... But it is magic, so I guess we'll do that.
How am I going to roll this? Because I have half...
Roll charisma, add half your proficiency modifier.
Yeah, I guess. Wow, that's a nat 20. Amazing.
Well, that works. In that case, you will find out that not only are the cauldrons... is the cauldron of plenty, the tankard is too. When you speak the command word to these tankards, they fill with rich dwarven ale. 3 pints, in fact. 3 charges. Lots of dwarven ale. Always happy. The cauldron, instead, is about 4 feet wide. and has a mouth 3.5 feet in diameter. It's going to be a pain in the ass to lug around. I'm not sure it'll even fit in the bag of holding. It weighs 50 pounds and can hold up to 30 gallons of liquid. Embossed on its bulging sides, images of dwarves holding ladles. The cauldron comes with a lid and has side handles. And sits on 5 little clawed feet. If you put water in it and stir it for a minute, it turns into a hot, hearty stew, which nourishes 4 people per gallon. The stew remains hot while in the cauldron and cools naturally after it's removed. The outside of the cauldron is always safe to touch, even if the stew is hot inside. I will not permit you to use stew as a weapon, and it creates stew 3 times a day. Yeah, it's a stew cauldron. Brandy will fucking love it if you want to install it on the Scarlet Rose. But yeah, it's gonna be a weird one.
I was gonna say, yeah, like the Rose would really enjoy that one.
I don't know if you guys have any mechanics for lugging things around. It's only 30 pounds. You could probably attach it to someone's back with a rope. Yeah. But I don't think it's going to fit 4 feet.
Bellows strong like bull.
Yeah.
Bellows strong like bull, so...
Yeah?
I can carry a ridiculous amount.
He says, like, I don't want this fucking cauldron on my back, but I can.
I mean, Navi's really got a strength of 10. He could just carry it around beneath him.
I do like a good steaming meal.
Yes, Bellows. Think of the crew, Bellows.
Yeah.
I'll drag it back there, but not into the next dungeon just for us.
Yeah, cool. With that. Yeah, sorry. Returning to this archery target. Wait, did you identify... No, the Goggles of Night. Give me an Arcana check straight on that, Arcravos. DC 16. If not, we'll have to wait for that one.
Oh, there we go, 19.
Cool, it's Goggles of Night.
Perfect.
Goggles of Night.
Yeah, while you might think, hey, we've all got dark vision, it doubles your dark vision if you have dark vision, which I believe is probably quite fucking useful. And it's a non-attunement item. While wearing these dark lenses, you have dark vision to a range of 60 feet. You already have dark vision. Wearing the goggles increases its range by an extra 60 feet, which is really cool. Does anybody want to wear those specifically?
Who would they be most useful on? Probably someone who could sling spells.
Yeah, someone that,
right,
yeah,
get a distance in the dark.
Anybody capable of Eldritch blasting from 120 feet away while standing in a coin of darkness? Anyone? You, Felix?
I could already see in darkness, though.
Yeah, but you can now see 120 feet, which is the full range of Eldritch Blast, if you want. You don't have to. You can... Josh is sitting there going, my character's going to look really stupid.
I thought Devil's Sight already gave that to him. Actually.
Yeah, I thought Devil's Sight gave him the double...
Oh, it gives him the 120 feet?
Range.
I think so, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Let me fix that.
Yeah, so fuck you.
Okay, I fixed it.
What else can I have?
Anybody else want to wear a cool pair of goggles?
Yeah, I'll take him.
Great. Okay, that is...
Carivos likes things.
Carivos. Dynamic lighting, 120 feet. Oh, by the way, have you... Oh, never mind. Let's not do that. We'll do that at the end of the session. At the end of the session, guys, after the MVPs, just remind me tokens. And I'll update them because you all leveled and dark vision and all sorts. Anyway, back to the point. Yes, goggles, cool, great. Archery target. Red light going from the center outwards. Also, hey, Kennel, I didn't look at your Pokemon news because for once you didn't pick me, which is great, thanks. Yes, Bellows, as you look at it, the light starts at the center and it goes outwards. It's very cool. It only works when the door is down.
Interesting.
Obviously the door is see-through because it is just iron bars, right? But yeah. So when it is down, the archery target goes light outwards.
I mean, I would just throw something at it, but the bars are down.
I mean, yeah, there's gaps.
The bars are, right.
Oh no, they're thin iron bars, like, with big gaps between. The sort of thing that would hold a prisoner, but, like, yeah.
I mean, you know, I would stand across the way here as I am and tell, out of the way, Mr. King. Let's see what this can do. Beautiful. And I will whip a Hellfire Spear at it.
Fuck me. Yeah. That is great. Roll with advantage, because that's such a cool weapon to throw.
I was like, what is he gonna
Let's
throw?
see here. All right.
Yeah, me too. I was like, is he gonna risk the +1 hand axes that he's so carefully crafted?
No. I've got 2 Hellfire Spears that I have even less reason to ever use at this point.
Yep.
But I used one here to roll a 26 to hit a target on the wall.
As you
Fucking
do
right.
so, the entire door dissipates. The entire wall area dissipates, and you have opened the secret door. Incidentally, if you now roll the iron bars up, it stays open. Yeah.
Well, I guess this isn't back towards the other noise where this other Flumph might be, but I still want to go in here and look.
Agreed.
Sorry, I just have to do something.
It's a crack shot there, Bellows.
Cool. Okay, that's done.
I try. I just like to be up close.
Okay. Yeah, you see a little corridor is opened up to you. As you head down it, you see a little entrance to the right.
I'll go in there.
Yeah, cool. You walk in there, you see a door to your right that you quickly establish would take you back into the previous room. And this room appears to be sort of empty. There is a large stone pedestal in the center of the room. Plinth, I guess is a better phrase. It's sort of only 2 feet off the ground, and it's large and wide, and there's nothing on it. Or at least if there was something on it, someone's buggered off with it. That sounds...
Any markings?
No.
Carvings? No.
No. You did note in that passageway that you were in before, the secret passageway did keep going to the south, but you also see that there is a door down to the right. And at this point you begin to hear a different sort of large noise coming from your south. It sounds like incredibly heavy footsteps, but not metal ones. Sort of just trudging around the room below you. Yeah.
Well, I'll put it to the group. The long hallway, which I do enjoy. Or straight through this door.
Best to rip it off quick. Or so I'm told.
Hop it open.
I'll refund the points, Kendall, but right now all that shit's broken because I'm terrible at Twitch. Yeah, cool. There's a corridor in front of you.
Even more long hallways. Win-win.
When you go down the corridor, there is an opening on the left that you can assume to be into the passageway that you just came from. You guys hear that?
Oh,
The thunder.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was part of the cool atmospheric dungeon
No,
music
so
at
did I at
first,
first. I was like, is that coming through my headset? And I was like, that's in real life. Holy hell, I'm about to die.
There's a thunder damage trap ahead.
There is. Yeah, this corridor goes all the way down. You pass the large footsteps that you heard to your east.
Okay, but we didn't see any way to get towards them.
No, you did not. As you
Pointless
get down
nook.
here, you see a white pearlescent door.
a white pearlescent door.
It's very beautiful.
Isn't that something?
Very pretty.
Isn't that something?
Also just opens with a handle.
I'm opening it. Yes.
Yes, and standing within is a ghostly figure in really beautiful plate mail armor. Though it does seem ethereal. And as you look in, he says, Gernaka! Yells at you in Dwarvish.
Any of you catch that?
When he notes you don't reply, he... what language did you shout that in, Bellows?
Oh, probably just common.
Common? Okay, he sort of looks at you and... Ah! That is the language you're accustomed to. Greetings! Welcome.
Thank you.
That's convenient.
Yeah.
As such, you are in my realm. I hope you're enjoying the journey. Perhaps you might assist me by ridding these wonderful chambers of these unwanted guests.
You are Dolgan, then?
Indeed I am!
Oh,
And who are you?
curious. I am Arkorigos. I am a professor of metacreativity.
Wonderful! I'm a collector of the magical, arcane, and interesting. And if I might say so, you seem to be all three.
I am. Yes. Thank you. It's very charming.
He makes a sort of nod to you. He wears a really ridiculous helmet with a big white feather plume out the top. He looks exactly like that image. Yeah, wait, can you see the image? You can, right?
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah,
I can
cool.
see it.
I just wondered if I'd left it in the GM layer, like you guys were like, what the fuck is he talking about? He was putting a very blank face. Yeah, he sort of looks at you and, will you rid these halls of these awful creatures?
Oh, indeed, we were on our way to do that to a degree anyways. This Flumph has lost his friend.
Oh,
and
no!
we were trying to
How
find
awful.
him.
Ah, well, what's his friend?
His name is...
Trickle, I believe.
Yes, Trickle.
He's an Inkling.
Yes.
And, sort of, I can't say that I've seen one of those. Sorry.
You know, Felix sat in your throne.
Oh!
Very briefly,
He sort of...
as you might imagine.
Well, there's a trick to it, but a strong will do. Yes, well, I was a little vain when I created that, I might say.
Maybe
Well-
next time, Felix.
Well, travelers,
Yeah.
you may... Sorry, go on, Felix.
Felix just turns to Bellows and is like, "What a snitch!"
He sort of looks at you
We
and...
should
Well,
all try and
travelers,
sit on it before we leave, just for fun.
perhaps. And you may partake in my wares. They are only gathering dust down here now. But, should you rid these halls of these nasty unwanted visitors, I do have a gift that only I can give. If any of you are magically inclined. My old spellbook.
Oh, this would be of exceedingly great interest.
It will let you travel many places. Visit many things.
That is most intriguing. I believe we will do all that we can to rid this place and earn your prize then.
Well, and of course, please help yourself. And he gestures towards the two display cases. The first has a beautiful display cushion with various gems placed around it. A coral, a jade, a zircon, a sardonyx, jet, tourmaline, blue spinel, fire, opal, all beautifully displayed. Just on a side note, Rico, you cannot add gems to your helm. Just in case you were wondering. And then below is a strangely ornate woven bag with jester's colours. Sort of motley colours of red and yellow and green and blue, and images of little animals running all across it. A squirrel, a rat, a bird, various critters running across it.
Interesting.
What's in the bag if I open it?
That is a brilliant question. Let's find out. Bear with me. I have to open...
Little balls of fuzzy wool.
You may know better than I.
Floating
let's find
rocks?
out. Definitely not floating pebbles, that is for sure. Roll me a D8.
5.
Indeed, a strange fuzzy object comes out, and when it lands, transforms into a panther.
Yes.
That's exciting.
Aha! Delightful!
It turns around twice and sort of gives a little bow to you. Yeah. You have found yourself a bag of tricks.
Ah, impressive.
He sort of looks at you doing this, and every time I use it, I always got a weasel. I believe it's capable of pulling far more useful creatures, but weasel after weasel. Weasel
Perhaps
after
there is
weasel after
simply a
weasel.
statistical chance of pulling any given creature, and you kept getting the same chance.
Perhaps, or perhaps I am really good at finding weasels.
Perhaps. Maybe it matches the aura of that who has drawn the fuzzy ball from it.
I'd like to
So
think I'm
perhaps-
more a griffin than a weasel, but, you know, each to their
Perhaps
own.
the bag disagrees.
Maybe
Also-
you're just good at finding weasels, which can be very useful.
Indeed. Many a weasel. I do like me a weasel. Yes. Regardless, you do hear this large sort of stomping from the north. And he sort of gestures towards the door, and in a sort of very casual, as if your phone was ringing, goes, "You're going to get that."
Panther, are you going to come with us?
I cannot.
No, I'm talking to the Panther.
Oh,
Conjure.
I don't think it responds in common or anything, but it's
Probably not.
friendly to you and your companions and acts on your turn, and you can use a bonus action to command the creature to move.
All
So yeah, it's gonna come with you. You
Heck
got
yeah.
a panther with you. There's another thing for you to manage on your endless list of things to manage.
Yeah.
Incidentally, does that summon Earth Elemental from that yellow diamond? Does it end?
Yeah, it has a duration.
Okay, it has a
same
finite duration.
As the regular spell.
Okay, it's not just chilling on the Scarlet Rose.
No.
That would have been quite cool.
Just cause it a ruckus, just like
Exactly, right?
breaking.
Just live here now.
Anyway, are you going to deal with that damned noise? It seems Bello's ready to open a door. I'm ready to edit an encounter.
Why not?
Shall we send in the Panther first?
Dolgan.
If I get the panther, you can send in a panther. Dolgan sort of looks at you. Yes?
I have a request.
Oh, do you?
If we complete this task for you, I ask of one thing from you.
Uh-huh. And what might that be?
Beyond the spell book.
Beyond the
Still wants
spell, of
that.
course.
Go
And I'll
ahead.
point at the feather. I'll point at the feather in his helmet, and I'll say, "May I have your feather?"
He sort of looks at you in apology, really, and lifts his hand and straight through the feather. It's
Does the original still exist?
I think so. I don't know. I think I've been dead for about 300 years. My body was buried long away from here.
Fair enough.
As a kind request, I was buried with a place of honor in the Hall of Dwarven Kings.
How glorious. We've been there, actually.
Oh, well, then you will know if the feather exists or not. You didn't find a feather in a doomed hat. Sorry. You can roll initiative, though.
Yeah.
Don't make me go back and fight those demon birds just to pluck you a feather, Mr. King.
Yeah, I'm... Oh, no, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm currently trying to find you a panther. Really, I've got no better thing to do than to look for a panther.
I'll buy one in town somewhere.
Ironically, I've got a weasel, but not a panther. And I think because of that, I'm going to give you a weasel as your panther, because I think that's oddly poetic. Let me just turn it... I have to zoom all the way out to turn it around. That's really stupid. And details controlled by Archivos. Dynamic lighting, give it some night vision. Because panthers can see in the dark. Yeah, you can control the weasel now. Oh, sorry, what you're waiting for more than anything, Bellows, is for me to open the fucking door, isn't it? Yeah, there's one of those annoying things in front of you that travels through the walls. And there's a huge thing behind it that appears undead and has a face like an upset turtle. Felix, go ahead and roll initiative. Everybody else has already rolled. I'm not just asking for just your initiative.
Got a nat 20 for a 21.
You did get a nat 20. Let's just
Nice.
update that to a 23. So that it counts as the nat 20. Oh, no. Yeah, whatever. Felix, you're up.
Oh man, I was gonna do something
That's
before combat.
Oh, well, you're sorry. We can do it first if you want. We can rewind
yeah,
to the
I'd
end of the
like
minute.
to. Sure, I'd like to just activate the card that I pulled when we first entered the dungeon. It's the sun, and so like the card like erupts in flames, and then those flames like wreath around Felix's hands. For the next hour, if I roll damage that deals fire or radiant, or roll to regain health, I roll an extra d6.
That didn't go into my brain, but I wrote it, so I assume that it makes sense. Go ahead and do what
Basically, if I deal fire damage or radiant damage, I add an extra d6 to the damage.
Amazing.
Also, if I roll to heal, I add an extra d6 to heal.
How high was I? Yeah, go ahead. I mean, it probably wasn't. I probably wasn't thinking of fiery Eldritch Blast when I created it. Fuck it, Felix, do your thing.
I will hex this guy.
Ah, the new artwork for L, I completely forgot. Sorry, yes.
Oh, no worries.
Yeah, I just forgot it existed. Sorry, yeah, you hex him. It happens. I'm so distracted right now by all the things that don't matter. Go ahead and roll to hit and murder a bitch.
But does would a fireball activate the hex as well?
No, that's not an attack roll.
I think Hex has to,
but it will
has to
proc
hit
the
it.
extra 6 from your card, and it will hit 3 people.
Yeah, so I'm gonna throw the entire necklace in there. I don't know how many fireballs that is.
I think it's a 9th level.
Yeah, it just upcasts it, which is a lot less damage than if you use them all individually, but it does make one big hit.
Okay, so that's 14d6.
Oh,
I mean,
Elmore is
just
crying.
like-
Elmore is
has
crying.
just-
He's just like, no.
To be fair, he has got Fireball to spell. So I think that's that logic which you could have used them so sparingly.
Well,
I
I've
think that's
never
how you-
had the necklace before.
Well, you don't
and
have
so-
it anymore.
And now you don't again, yeah.
Yeah, I'll only get one chance to do this.
That's
That's
true.
true.
You'll
That is
never be
very
able
true.
to throw a full necklace again.
That is
Exactly.
This
very-
campaign.
Go ahead and roll me 14d6 while I get an 18 on the deck save.
Oh shit, on the giant skelly.
A 12 and a 22. Roll a 14d6, but re-roll all the ones.
Yep, so that's 50. Yep, so that's 54 fire damage.
Holy shit.
Well, I suppose it does something. The giant skeleton's still alive.
Like, you know, in like
Go
animes.
ahead
where
and take some inspiration for that. Not inspiration, but the card. That is just. It is wasteful and beautiful, and I love it.
you know, in like animes where the characters like eyes glisten and they've got like the biggest grin. That's what that was.
Do you know when you give somebody a Christmas present and then you catch them throwing it in the bin? Bellows, you're up. Fucking hell. The skeleton's
Okay.
somewhat wounded. Yeah.
Probably slightly singed or evaporated on his front. Bellows decides, alright, so I don't need to take this too seriously. But in the spirit of fire, I'm hoping I don't have to put this down for a while. And I'll use the gauntlets that I
Nice.
just obtained as a bonus action.
I'm just going to retract something. The skeleton doesn't seem particularly hurt at all.
No?
I've just
Oh.
pinged
Just
the
big one, isn't it?
evasion to to chat.
Damn.
Yeah, cool. Sorry, you're doing the
Nice.
thing, yeah?
Right, but this is an evasion. It wasn't some because it's fire doesn't do anything.
No, indeed. Jost is immune to that effect anyway.
Yep, cool. So I'm gonna go a 5, a 10. I guess he's already next one.
You have now attuned to those gloves, I assume, yes?
Because you do it fast, right? So
It's instant attunement, an hour to unattune, but yes.
cool.
Cool.
So I'll just run in there the 20 feet and I'll give him a whack.
Cool.
He's gonna cream me, but reckless, why not?
Is he? Yeah, maybe.
Well, when you roll a 19 and a 20,
a crit.
that's for the natural 20.
Do bear in mind, I did give you a critical card earlier. Can I remember
Yeah, I know.
why?
No, I don't
Use
either.
it. Use it.
I literally wrote down on my list for MVPs the fact that I don't know why I got this card.
I think it had something to do with something you said to Elmore. Oh, it
watch
was
the
for
whole
the
thing back.
it was for the phrase when he said the mummy doesn't dress as well as you do.
Oh,
Yeah, and I was just like, that's beautiful. I love that. Have some inspiration.
All right, so how do I use this thing?
You
I
just
click
drag it
on
onto
and
the
it's
screen.
still tiny, and I don't know what it does.
You
but
take the little
Drag-
tiny one
drag
and you
into-
drag it
Ah.
onto the screen, and it becomes
Oh.
way too large for anybody
Oh.
to read. So
Yeah,
I then
it's all
have
in
to
the dark.
size it down like that, and then go down.
Okay. Here we go.
okay, let me zoom.
So you are the top one. Maximum damage. The target must make a DC 16 Dex save or be knocked prone. Well, that could have been more exciting, couldn't it? But that does mean that the damage you deal is double the maximum potential of your damage, basically.
nice.
So you roll max on
right.
both. Every damage dice you would roll twice. You roll max on the lot.
So I don't roll anything.
You don't need to, no. You just
Right. Okay.
add all
And
your
the gauntlets are
add all your
what? Just
numbers
one?
up. They're a D6, but obviously two sixes in this.
Yes. Right. Okay. So, but since we got a 6, we got
That's how
12
I roll
more.
numbers.
We got 8 more. It's 26 plus my 6. Well, I'll add that later. So 26 times 2 is 52.
Plus a modifier, yeah.
Yeah, plus 6. So yeah, 58.
Okay, let's get rid of that card. 58 damage. Well, he's fucking wounded now.
You're not getting away from that one, and now he's on the ground, I assume.
He is knocked prone.
Road.
Yes.
Damn.
I'm already reckless, so it's advantage anyhow. But
Yeah.
I can
well,
hit.
Now it can screw over your ranged part, friends.
Right.
That's
I'll
okay.
get him up.
That's
With
a
my
purpose
second
of roll,
attack,
right?
I get him back up.
I'm gonna-
You hit him under the chin hard enough with a spanner,
That's
baby.
right.
Go ahead.
It's
Roll
21 for the
reckless
second
thing, so you
hit.
might as well roll the second. Yeah.
And that will be... Oh, and the fire still goes off, yeah?
Yeah.
Or is it once a turn?
I don't know. You're the one with the item.
Let me look. Gauntlets of Flaming Fury.
I think it just your weapon does plus
On
6
a
damage.
hit. Yeah,
Yeah.
on a hit. So
Great.
it
Lovely.
is 6 plus 5 is 11 plus 6. 17 damage total. 5 of that was fire.
Okay.
If
Cool.
it matters.
Doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah. Great. Wait. Does your weapon deal bludgeoning damage?
Some of it, yes.
Oh shit. It's
Oh, he's a
2d6,
skeleton.
is it?
I was thinking of him as big enough not
Is
to
your
matter.
weapon a 2d6?
Yeah.
So that's an additional 24.
It was. I mean, all of it is bludgeoning except for a little bit of fire on each time. I mean, most
Does
of
the card,
it
does the
would've
card
been-
have does the card have a different modifier for bludgeoning damage?
No, the character
This is a
takes double
skeleton.
damage from bludgeoning
monster's-
damage.
Oh,
Go
geez.
ahead and take 710 XP and be done with that, Alex. 110 damage crit. Yeah, love that. Yeah, he's dead.
How much is
That's
that? 710 or 700?
710 XP each.
Bellas is still, and he's now in there standing just with like a bunch of broken bones, trying to set them back up, going, "You can still hit him from a distance. It's not that hard."
I think
Barnos
Elmore
runs around the corner with his attack panther.
had yeah.
Oh! Good job, everyone!
I spat Pepsi on myself.
Yeah, you know, Elmore had full view of that, and he's completely terrified right now. Just
Bellows.
yeah, keep that fucking thing away from him.
Cool. Yeah, there's a door to your left. There's 4 empty urns.
I'm gonna deck my head back out and scream over to Deligan. This one's clear.
You're certainly efficient.
More sauce than we even imagined. Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Our DM was not prepared for this. Well, be that as
The
it may.
one shot. The
Um,
one shot.
Yes. Let us just do a thing with a thing before we go exploring, if you don't mind. I have now added a Flumph into the mix. Yeah, cool. You have been north already. Ironically, you have been both north and south, but neither time have you stood on the thing. So I will tell you that. Ooh, where is it? Have I put it in the map layer?
Oh, maybe this thing right here that I'm about to stumble onto.
No, bear with me a second. I don't know where I put this thing. Should be in the gym. Yeah, okay, that's the problem. Text on it. I put it in the token layer now, so you can see it. On the stairway, there is a sort of a tripwire that appears to summon spears from both sides.
Sketchy.
Yeah. Obviously, you've been this way before. You've seen the snake pit, so if you want to go in there and walk around the snake pit to remind yourself that this was once a snake pit. And indeed, you see a door to your, well, slightly up and left from Okoribus. Yeah. You hear the sounds behind it of somebody going, "Army hearties!" It seems like a good fight today, don't you? I can hear them coming. Ready yourselves! Fire and steel! There's
It's an awful lot of pirates in here.
Just two, in fact.
Well, shall we?
Kick the door in.
Sorry, yeah, I've already deleted the door, assuming that was the plan.
Yeah.
Elle, you going in first? Great, love that. Go on. You've got a helmet on.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Elle, you roll with advantage. Everybody else roll base initiative. Balance, obviously, roll with advantage as well, because that's your class. You guys can sort of... You guys can all go into the corridor and sort of line up however you please, or not if you wish not. That's a really weird, stupid system. Because you are a barbarian and it detects that automatically on Roll20 because you have leveled up, but unfortunately it doesn't insert automatically the higher number. Because you now roll with advantage.
It did in Roll20, it didn't on Beyond. How weird.
Yeah, you need to right-click it on Beyond and roll with it.
It rolls it with advantage. It just it's showing me my box on D&D Beyond. It's showing me the lower number, but over here in the turn order
I had the same problem.
So.
Yeah. But regardless, Elle, as you step in, you are up.
I'm going to take aim at the one in the back here.
Yep.
Fire off the old boomcaster.
Cool.
That probably won't hit for a 12.
Are you shooting guy at the back? No, he's Ethereal.
Yes.
It goes straight through.
Okay. I'm going to move back into the corridor.
Mm-hmm.
And let my big strong friends
That's what I was looking for.
come in.
Cool.
Maybe
Bellows.
I'll hide. I'll bonus action hide here.
Okay. Bellows, you're up.
Alright, I guess I can run through everybody.
Yeah, why not? Where's my... I had pirate battle music prepared for this. All I can find now is bagpipe music. Should we have that instead? Yeah, let's have some bagpipe music.
That's 40.
Oh, never mind.
Alright, I guess I'll hit this guy. Try to. I don't like any of these people. But...
Yeah, that's a big blue skin dude. You've smacked him quite a few times before.
Yeah, but there's a lot of guys in here, and no one else is in here yet, so I am not recklessing.
Okay, are you raging?
No, I don't know. There's like one more area here. Let's see, how many do I have? I think I've still got 2 more times.
By your logic, there can only possibly be 2 or 3 more chambers.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe 4.
I guess last time getting rid of a group like this was a fluke. So, what the hell? Rage.
The last time they all died to a helmet.
Yeah.
Ooh,
and the helmet just ran back out in the hallway.
Yeah,
so.
I was going to say, speaking of, I just ran back out.
Yeah, you did. I was very happy. Go ahead, Bellows. Do the things.
Oh, should have reckless. 11 to hit.
Yep, as before. This dude has 8 armor class.
Oh, right.
He's the blue skin guy, right? He's just a bag of meat. You know that you've noticed that your blows don't seem quite as effective as they usually are, but
okay.
I do need you to
it...
separate the damage from it.
Yes,
oh wait, hold on.
I have different
James,
dice.
I aimed at this guy.
Did you?
Yeah,
you said the guy at the back.
Oh, I sort of meant this guy because I wanted the splash.
Give me some damage.
I wanted the splash. Yeah.
Give me some damage. Bellows, give me some damage too.
I will. Sorry, I had to go turn the music down. My brain was not functioning. It was.
Yeah, it keeps getting louder every time I turn it down. It gets louder again. I don't know why.
So that's 25 on the guy, the middle guy, this guy here that I can see.
Yeah. Is that
and
without
then
the fire damage?
it's without the sneak attack because I wouldn't have had sneak attack.
Okay,
on that
so
turn.
that's 18. Is that right? 18 piercing,
right.
and
Plus
then
the 7 fire.
The piercing doesn't seem as effective as the fire. That's why.
Gotcha.
Okay, but
and then
he is-
and then the seven jumps over to
Yes,
the
it
one
does.
that bellowed.
Yeah, cool.
And then we'll still say that I went back.
And also the one behind it. Yeah, so...
Oh, I didn't even know that there's one behind it.
No, but you would have been able to see it when you were in the room. Okay,
Oh,
sorry,
okay.
Bellows, your damage.
21 bludgeoning, 1 fire.
1 fire. Okay,
One
well,
fire.
that is enough. It is dead.
Okay, well, I'll continue on and hit this guy over here in the corner.
Cool.
Oh,
He is ethereal.
yeah, I don't want to dash back in there and
It's
run.
a rather
for the
ornate
person.
ethereal shield.
Yeah, let's stick with this guy. All right, let's hit him if I can. Ooh, it's only an 11 again.
That'll miss.
That guy might not. Yeah, this is that guy.
Yeah.
All right, that's all I got.
Cool, I've got a moose.
All right.
And the panther.
Yep.
Right. Now I think El's riding the panther.
Why don't you summon a couple of wisps?
We go. No, I got a more fun idea.
Oh no.
That's a 15 foot radius. I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians, which I have access to because of my arcane polymath
What?
nonsense.
Yes, I
And
love
just a
that.
storm of
Nonsense.
little cuttlefish and sea cucumbers and sea slugs and jellyfish and weird like lanternfish and all kinds of weird deep sea creatures that just look all screwed up just explodes from around him and
Can you
starts
remove your aura for me?
yes, I can.
I'm going to give you the beautiful Spirit Guardians. I didn't buy this for nothing.
Excellent.
Where is it? Where is it?
I just want to see it.
Animated spellbook concentration. Spirit Guardians. Well, it's sort of in the context of what he just said, really.
Oh, nice.
Oh, sick!
Yeah, I don't see it yet, but I'm sure it'll turn up.
I see it. I see it.
Yeah,
Pretty-
I don't know if it's the right size either. I'll
I
fix
can't
that
see
in a
it yet.
second. No, I'm waiting with
I kind
bated
of,
breath.
I kind of just want to turn on animations just to see it.
It is really cool. I've seen it on
I
another
see
thing.
it sitting still, and it does seem small.
Yeah, I need to set the size, but
There it is. Okay. Yeah. It's
Oh,
gonna be
yeah.
bigger than that.
yeah.
There we go.
That'll
Okay.
do for now.
Yeah, little weapons and such.
Yeah, cool. But for now, I'm just gonna delete it, and we'll remember it later on. But yes, it's because there's nothing that's not in it, right? Cool. Any bonus action from you?
The panther is gonna attack this guy.
Sick, and so it should.
So it moved at least 5, 10, 15.
Yeah,
It
it
moved
can
20
charge.
feet in a straight line, so it can pounce.
Pounce, that's the word, isn't it? Not charge.
Yeah. So if it hits with its claw,
Yes.
an AC 15
Pouncing
hit.
Pouncing Weasel's Dragon's Breath. That's what we're going. That's what we're playing today. Yes. Sorry, what was it to hit?
15.
A 15 will miss, sadly.
Okay.
Damn.
Well, then the rest of the pounce doesn't happen. So.
Okay. Does that complete your turn?
Yep. I'm good.
Okay. Go ahead and give me some damage. As our creature at the back here is going to make a wisdom save, get a 5.
Excellent. Where's my? There we go.
I'm assuming that you
Radiant.
are closer to good aligned than evil.
Probably.
It's probably doing radiant damage, right?
That's a little
Yeah.
questionable.
I've got radiant damage anyway. But yeah.
I think radiant
I mean-
damage makes a fuck me. All right, 18 damage.
I don't think
he's
eating
wounded.
brains are evil.
No, I don't think it's evil either. I think it's just
So.
sensible. You know, it's good
It's a
utility.
natural
life,
part of life.
right?
It's a natural part of life. Exactly.
Lion eats
however,
the
he's
antelope.
not
I
dead.
eat the lion's brain.
So he's going
Excellent.
to swing his spectral longsword at Bellows. 22 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do
My
it.
very favourite 9 force damage.
Wonderful.
22 to hit.
Yep.
7 force damage. Cool. Felix, you're up. Oh, sorry. Con save, please. Bellows.
Me?
Hello.
Yeah.
It's 23.
Okay, cool. Nothing happens. Felix, you're up.
Okay, just bear with me one
The natural heat of bellows overcomes the icy touch of the weapon.
Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna move over here to where the party is.
It is indeed. Go on, throw
Okay,
fireball.
so I'm gonna bonus action move my hex to this guy.
Yep.
And I'll just blast him.
Wait, move your hex? Who the fuck did you cast hex?
What?
When did you cast hex?
Yeah, I think you have even cast hex yet.
Yeah, no, you're not. There's no moving. You can bonus action cast it if you want, but you took a short rest and you've not cast it since.
I've used one of my pact slots.
Did you? Oh, you threw a hex and then fireballed, didn't you?
I
Threw a
did,
necklace of fireballs.
Yeah.
That was highly weird.
Yeah.
But yes, it was. Yes, you are right. Sorry. Just, go ahead. That's it.
That's a 16 to hit.
16 will hit.
Nice.
You're throwing at the bag of bones.
That is 10 fire damage.
Cool. He's dead.
Great. And then I'll throw another one at this guy.
Yep.
That's a 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
And that's 18 fire damage.
Did you include the extra from the sun card?
Yeah, that's why I rolled.
Okay, cool.
I rolled that as well.
Okay, he is severely wounded. Does that conclude your turn?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. That leads us to this dude who is going to swing at our Corybus. His ethereal sword. 13.
At the beginning of his turn, he gets to make a wisdom saving
He
throw.
will do so. A 15 and a 13 will both miss. A 16 on a wisdom save.
No, that is my save DC, so he will take half of my Spirit Guardian's damage. There we go.
Hell.
Half
That's a good
21,
roll.
10.
Yeah, cool. Well, sort of. Yes, no, definitely. We can rewind to trading damage. Okay, cool. This guy's going to make a wisdom save.
Yeah.
20. 20.
Oh, that will also beat my 16 DC.
Yep. That's what I
Oh
like
my
it.
gosh.
That's
6.
what I like to see.
6 on 4 die 8.
And he shall open a portal to the Navi. Yeah, we like it when that happens. Is it wait, what's the radius? $20-foot radius, yeah. Cool, have some tentacles. Wow, this is a really confusing spell. No light, magical or otherwise, can enter this area. You're blind, nice.
Yep.
That's
Yeah,
nice,
this is
isn't
Hunger of Hadar.
Yeah, it is.
Felix is fine. The rest
Felix
of us
is
are
fine,
blind.
the rest of you are blind. Yes. Cool. He did, however... Can we get this to go to the back? Thank you. He did, however, finish off... Oh, no, that guy was already dead. Yeah, great. That concludes his turn. Navi.
Alright, Navi. I'm helping! Hey, listen! He's probably entering... Where does he go blind and enter the darkness?
Technically here.
Here?
No,
Okay.
I'm going to say it doesn't go around the corner. Here.
Okay. So he'll get here. What has he really got to do if he can't see anyone?
Shout.
Emotions.
Emotional support.
Speak with dead.
Sick. Have a chat with the pirate. He's more than happy to have a chat with you.
How you doing? You know what? He's... Oh, that's detect evil and good. I thought it was protection from evil and good.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Mercury.
unusual spells going on there.
You know what? Just for funsies on L, because he can see L, he's gonna cast Aid.
Great. That affects everyone, no?
Your spell bolsters your allies with toughness and resolve. Choose up to 3 creatures within range.
Okay.
I don't have to see them.
Yeah.
Each target hit point maximum and current hit points are increased by 5 for the duration.
So that's going to be what, Navi, Felix,
3
and El?
creatures. Yeah, let's do, yeah.
Because they're all
Do those 3.
sort of in range. Cool, great.
So
Love
what do
that.
I get?
Increase your max HP by 5. And your current HP.
And then heal those 5, yeah.
And then heal 5. Cool.
Yeah. Great. I'm assuming that's Navi's turn.
Yeah.
El, it's really dark in there.
I guess this helmet's of no use.
No, does nothing.
Well, what I'm gonna do is I will drop the boomcaster to my side and let it hang while I draw the flame tongue.
Always good to draw a
and-
sword before running into the darkness near your allies.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's how we roll. Throwing beads and fireballs into rooms.
And
Once you're in there, El, you're in the dark.
yeah, I'm just gonna try to run to the other side of the room as far as I can, basically. If I can do that.
Give me a deck save on your way through.
Yeah.
Trip over the panther.
10, exactly. 25, 30, I guess would try to end there. Deck save. 15?
15. Yeah, you bump into our Corvus, but neither one of you is knocked over. As you sort of, you're pretty agile, and you don't weigh much.
I'm still in the darkness.
That's
You are
Pony,
still
was
in the
that you?
darkness.
I'm still in the darkness, though.
Yes.
Um,
If I want to make this really fun, I can do this.
ooh.
Because that's what you see right now.
Well, I have my yellow glow, though. That's blasting.
Not in magical darkness, you don't. No light
know,
can
but, like,
enter
I-
or
I-
exit.
I can see it. Yeah.
Oh, of course, right. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah. Shit.
For the end you turn there?
I
Looks
guess so. Yeah. Maybe I'll use a hide.
Cool. Bellows. You know that he was somewhere near the front of you.
And I've got 55 before I needed 110 feet of movement, so I would like to blunder around towards the pirate.
Yeah, great.
And you tell me what route I take and how many people hit me along the way. I guess
ahead
they
and-
can't opportunity attack if they're blind, probably. But.
Go ahead and move directly right and make a strength check.
El entered the Hunger of Hadar, and he's starting his turn there. Is there damage associated
Yeah,
with all
sorry,
those
I
things?
haven't used this spell in like ever.
Yeah, sorry, I'm going to be
no,
teacher's pet.
I really enjoy that.
Yeah, because El should have taken, I think, some damage.
I'll
from
make a
running into
deck
it.
save. Oh, you did. I got the deck save from you. I just forgot the second deck save. Make a
nice.
deck save. And Joe, roll me a 2d6.
Okay.
The 19 on the second deck save.
Okay,
Nice.
nothing happens to you.
2d6 is 5 total.
Okay, you take 5 cold damage. Because I'm nice, I make you roll damage on yourself, yes. I just didn't have the brain power to find dice in that moment.
And you wanted me to make a strength check? Saving throw, what was it? Okay.
Just a strength check.
Strength.
Which I
Still
believe is an
advantage, 'cause that's
advantage
beat.
if you're raging.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a 17? 17.
Okay. It's a nat 20 for him though. So as you sort of you sort of hit into this phantom warrior, he's a little bit ethereal, but not that ethereal.
Sure.
And thus he will be able to make an opportunity attack on you, as you may then move around him and get out of the darkness over there.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
If he had have failed, like, then you would have knocked him over and he wouldn't have been able to make up thingy. Is basically where I was going with that.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter about that. Go ahead. You can see now.
Cool. All right. And yes, and I will hit this guy recklessly if I can. I had 20 feet of run up, and I've got the gauntlets still going. That's going to be a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
And
That'll
it's
hit.
going to be
Give him
Respectable.
a shield.
10, 15 plus 8 is 23 bludgeoning damage and 4 fire.
Well, Hunger of a Dog was fun.
I didn't really like it.
I love that
so
spell.
I thought,
honestly.
let me just
so much fun.
whack it out of existence.
Yeah, as you you whack him, it, and everything else out of existence. You can all see the pirate sort of, oh no! And then sort of, again, whee! And then, boop, as he disappears, a little pop. His hat falls to the ground. I think everybody loves a good deluxe pirate hat.
Step back.
I might.
Oh, well.
Pirate hat and goggles on a mind flare.
Oh man, that would be badass.
Sounds good.
Very cool.
I would have let you put the
that
pirate
was-
hat on Navi. Go ahead, Bellows. You've got 5 feet of movement speed if you're moving your standard.
Yeah, right. And even if it was difficult, I still got some there within regular.
Well, that's what I
so
meant. Standard
shall-
movement
yeah,
speed
yeah.
with difficult terrain. You'd have 5 left.
I think it was you that tried to hit me a moment ago. Let's show you how it's done. For a 27 to hit,
Yeah.
and that is going to be 18 bludgeoning and 2 fire.
Why not? Yeah, you don't have to disparage the damage type anymore. These guys are just
Sure.
feral dudes. Yeah, he's wounded. Having
And
a
I will
bad day.
keep yelling at him because I've taken my bonus action. So
Oh, why not? Oh, God, oh, you're up.
All right. Well, this guy's right here, so I'm just gonna, as my big cloud of sea creatures is around me, I'm just kind of gonna juke and lunge at him and try to wrap my tentacles around him with Shocking Grasp. Ooh, and I got a crit.
Nice. It's not a bone counter, but it's cool.
It's 2d8, so it'll be 2d8 plus 16.
That's correct.
So 25 electrical damage.
Cool.
Or
That's in
lightning
him.
damage.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Wraps his tentacles around him, this bolt of electricity, and just pulls him apart. And, rah.
Vicious.
No! Blitzkrieg! Destroy him! As I command my panther,
Oh, it rolls
Which-
it.
has absolutely garbage attacks. AC 14? Yeah, no. It's a
Yeah.
challenge rating 1/4 creature.
Just to embarrass you, Elle, roll me a d6. Your panther might not have killed it, but Elle's fancy hat did.
That'll be a 4.
It's okay. If
Fantastic.
it's the beginning of his turn, he gets the Spirit Guardians too.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
if we had have got there, he was never going to get another turn. He had 3 HP. You can each take 500 XP. And, yeah, this room really is exactly as it looks. It's a bunch of skeletons. They probably aren't meant to be here.
Oh. Well, I think we are making excellent progress toward Dolgan's goal of clearing this place of these undead.
I think you are too, but finishing it up, we'll have to wait for next episode, as I'm afraid that is where we are going to end.
All right.
So,
I'm gonna have Navi just drop a 2nd level cure wounds on me.
great. Yeah, we come.
500, right?
Sorry,
It was 500, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think I said 510. Did I not? Did I? I don't know.
I put 5.
I
can add- I
just
can add
wrote
10.
down 500. Is it 510?
500 is correct. So I don't know why.
500.
500 is correct.
I
Okay,
don't know where this
perfect.
mysterious 10 came from in my head.
Okay.
MVPs. Let's start with Joe.
Okay. I mean, like I said, although I already announced, I did have written down that I don't know what I got that card for. And I get to go first, so I'm sorry, I'm stealing it. The Radiant Helm. I mean,
Oh, fuck.
it turns out I got the card for saying that Elmore was dressed better than that thing, and now he's dressed even better with an undead killing radiant helmet. So
Yeah.
it's the obvious MVP in literal terms of its effectiveness in killing things and saving us from extra rounds and
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been so happy to give out a magical item as this Helm of Brilliance. When I was reading it, I was just like, God, I can't wait. Yeah, Miyago.
Throwing the goddamn necklace of fireballs. The
Ah.
whole thing, one shot.
Amazing.
Just roast
That
the
was
whole
definitely
room.
the most great usage and absurd usage of a
I would
necklace of
like to
fibers
end
you
this
just
encounter
got.
now.
Not only that, but like, I've got this really cool, beautiful necklace which is really thematic for my character. Fuck it, have it all.
And I do love the Helm of Brilliance, because it's an old. It might have existed in second edition, or first edition, but it definitely existed in 2. And I have every single magical item for second edition in these tomes.
Sick.
The
Cool.
Encyclopedia Magica, which the Helm of Brilliance is just great and just such a good
Badass.
old school D&D
It's such a
item,
well-designed item, right? It gives sort of so much fun and
It's a
different,
lot, yeah, like-
different things going on. Fire resistance. It's always good when Felix is throwing necklaces into small rooms.
Exactly.
Rico.
I mean, fuck, so many great moments this session, as always. I'll give mine to the fucking one-shot on the giant skeleton.
Yeah, when I realized it was vulnerable to bludgeoning damage, I was just
I
like,
was like, holy
this
fucking...
120 HP giant
And the fact-
skeleton beast is
the
just
fact-
not present.
The fact that it evaded the fireball
Fireball,
first.
just to
And I
die
was like,
this stupid
this thing-
spatter.
This is like my big brother, right? It's just like a huge skeleton that is like, just evaded
it's
fireball.
not humanoid, but yes.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
And then just to see it get just like obliterated, like crushed into dust. Amazing.
That was awesome. Josh.
So I'm gonna give it the disappointment that Elle couldn't get the feather because the guy was a ghost.
Yeah. Ironically, I can't give you it because then you can't get it.
Yeah.
Right. You left it in a tomb in Hall of Dwarven Kings. Can't be in 2 places. Yeah. I had
I'm
a few
sure we
moments.
stumble upon the grave.
Yeah, maybe. I think you guys always bring such fun and character, but just how rapidly Miyago called his new Panther Blitzkrieg. That just threw me. I was just like, who the fuck is... Oh my god, really already? The fact that the only token I could find for the bag of tricks was the weasel, that he could only pull the weasel, just gave me some poetic justice. I was really amused by that.
A weasel named Blitzkrieg is even better, actually.
And the whole thing with, like, I had this whole plan for revealing these up and down metal doors, and then I look at my battle map and there's Felix behind the metal bars. That always amuses me. I love little weird token humor. But my absolute MVP for this session was finding out you can use the left and right arrows in Roll20. God, happiest day of my life.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's how we're going to end. Can't wait to see you guys next week. It's been a pleasure. If you guys would like to say goodbye,
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
we shall see you soon.